Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
We are sewing.
We're in!
We're sewing.
We're in!
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep swirling my G Fuel.
You just want to swirl that G Fuel.
It's pretty good. Like, this is a great color for swirling. Cause like you can see the ice cube like really vibrantly, you know?
I mean, if you get like a red one, you can pretend you're a vampire.
That is also true. It could be red. I don't know if I have any G Fuels left that are that red though.
We're running out of red G Fuel.
I couldn't buy any G Fuel this month because I didn't have any money.
Ah, wow, things are dire.
I just have to deal with the 12 G Fuels I currently have.
Things are fucking dire. You should have just said that from the beginning.
We're in a G Fuel like what's the word? Like a bad. We're in a G Fuel bad.
A G Fuel drought.
Oh. I like my word better. I like mine better.
Well, if it makes you happy.
A G Fuel bad.
I don't think it sounds that great, but
Not a
if it
bad
makes you
G
happy.
Fuel. G Fuel bad.
I think that being that confusing would merit using another adjective, right?
There's no water left in it. I'm just swirling the ice. I drank an
You're
entire
having
thing
fun.
of G Fuel.
That's new. Like that's a new skill you possess.
I'm gonna get another thing of water and I'm gonna swirl that ice cube some more.
Yeah. It does feel nice to have head pads that are not like disintegrating over my ears.
I'm
I
back.
can't wait for these to do it in 2 years.
I'm back. Ugh.
Welcome back. Do you have your water?
I have like half a bottle of water that I was drinking on like last night that I put back in my mini fridge, and now it's all in my cup.
I hope you enjoy your water.
I'm gonna swirl it.
I hope you enjoy swirling your fucking water, dude.
So, Curse of the Quietmarch.
We do go here.
We're gonna switch over to that. We're gonna switch over to the thing there. Hello, we're in the room. Do you like it here?
Oh, the room.
We had a pretty okay time in the room, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened last time we were in the room?
Well, you see, last time.
Yeah?
Keep it. We start out by Halal being impressed by the baloney glove spectacle. And letting us know he's forever going to be our ally forever.
Yeah.
And ever.
Mhm.
And ever.
Yeah.
But after we got the resources, we start to move forward. And it was pretty smooth travels until we set up for camp. Bob brings up that being the father would actually not be a good idea for some reason. Veli's disappointed because, Law could have been our daddy. This new plan, Kyle's mom and dad want to bring them back, works better. And if that doesn't work, we'll do the better plan of kidnapping.
Yeah.
Either way, win-win.
Oh, it's not a win.
Kyle tells us about her history with burglary. She was one of those that announced their crimes, like the Phantom Mask of the Night. Veli shows her thieving skills again with the pen, but this time Law throws her for a loop asking if she wants it. In response, Cavelli destroys the pen in a fire. This is important for later.
Is it?
Yes.
Let me know if you figure out how.
I have it written down. Just
Oh,
wait,
damn.
patient ones.
Oh, okay, fuck, shit. All right, go on, narrator. What are you doing next?
Kyle then mentions someone named Ornette. It's a very powerful being who could move the clouds. They called her a winter storm. She appears in one part of the year and disappears the other. Everyone puts 1 and 2 together, realizing this is related to what the witch was said about giving power to people at certain times of the year. Anyway, Law decides to pray to the goddess. She was clearly the goddess, and there's nothing wrong with this sentence. They just gave Law powers and everything was good. Fabio and Cavelli find the person that pretended to be the goddess. Want to give power to people, which Fabio is okay with, but Cavelli's against. Even tried to tempt Cavelli by repairing the pen of friendship. Told you! Cavelli listened to darkness and decided to not even take that much from the voice. That was the only thing the pen was useful for. Continue. Voice and Cavelli bicker all night with snores. Law wakes up seeing they were the only one of the 3 that went to sleep. Cavelli's upset and talks to Law about the horrible snore wars, and Law knocks her unconscious with a comfy pillow. Law decides to try out the summon they got last night at least, and it's a green cloak figure. He's pretty cool. I like him. Everyone likes him. Law admits that they were tricked by the voice, and the voice admits, yeah, I was the goddess. And they're like, okay, listen, so I kind of am trapped in this little area, this little radius, and if I give like my power to a bunch of people, then the range can increase a little bit and I can be less trapped. And by the way, you know the prince is alive. And Fabio's like, wait, hold on a second, how do you know that? Oh, because I was the prince. Here's my life story, which you can find in the last episode. But in the end, we could either free or kill the prince.
Who they aren't anymore. So they don't
So
care.
it's whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I was the prince. Not anymore, though. Do what you want with the old me. I'm the new me. I'm the one that's not trapped in a tower. I'm trapped in the forest. Seems to be a cycle with me, huh? Anyway, Kyle and Hall don't agree to the magic. And after a bit of conversation, Fabio fills out that we met the witch. A little, kind of feels betrays and decides to step away from us. I'll sit with this, though. She's into our freaky shit. And that's what happened last time. There were probably some details that I missed.
Yeah, there are a couple. There are the couple things. First off, Kyle, she did take the magic. So that's something.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she just hasn't decided what it was yet.
There was this section.
It was just like, I don't have time to give it to you. Just take whatever. Bye.
Section while I was writing this where I found out shit happened to a friend. So unfortunately, there was a section.
You don't gotta explain it too much. I get it. But there was that. There's also the voice by giving themselves out by connecting with other people. They don't want to extend their range. They think that by spreading themselves amongst other people, they can break their confinement. So it's not about extending range. It's about getting released.
Well, yeah, it's extending range to unlimited.
And as far as the cloak here, whenever Law had made it, they also had a strange familiar feeling to it from that same light that they had saw whenever they came back into the world. Ooh.
Who knows what that is?
Spooky. Ooh, spooky. Ooh. Yes, thank you very much, Kyvelli. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Here is a couple more of the Awunid inspirations. Great job. I too am glad they're still here.
Yay.
But yes, at the end of last game, all of you guys were planning on making your way out in the morning. However, all upon learning all the things you guys were talking about and hearing about you guys making deals with the witch and not letting anyone know, / potentially going against the king, hearing all the things you guys have that are potentially against what they have learned and thought all of their lives. They hand you guys the present that they had bought you guys back in Arfwisk, which is a bag full of these blue crag crystals, the same kind of crystals you guys had bought before. Only these ones are not the fire crags or the sun crags. They are a different crag. They are many of different crag. We will see what those crag are if ever they need be known. But after handing you guys the present that they had gotten you guys, they went into the Pardivan. They closed the shutters and they are now in there, leaving Law and Kael and the unseen servant as the only beings currently awake here.
Yeah, they kind of passed out.
What you thinking? What you thinking, Law?
Well, the last thing we spoke was we should probably wait, considering everyone passed out.
Law, after everything that went down, you sort of just walk over, you sit. The cloak walks over, sits.
I take a little stick, I take some beef bologna, I try to kind of vaguely roast it over the fire.
Kyle walks
bologna.
over, sits. As you sit for a little while, the quiet sort of coming over everything, eventually, after a bit of time of you potentially snacking on your rations, doing things of that nature. By the way, a night did pass, so I would like for everybody to put one of your rations over on one of your over here onto the destruction, the black hole device over here. Bring one of your rations over here and we will destroy it.
Okay, I found it.
We'll destroy it together.
Put it in the fire. In the fire for destruction and offering the
They're gone.
black hole. Yes.
Black hole's my tummy.
I'd also want you guys to take one for each Haal and for Kael, because Kael's ones that were given to her were used in making the beef bologna gloves.
Or bologna.
I see one over here. No one else has brought
It was
one.
4.
No one else has
Well,
brought
no one else is
one.
awake, so I'm not gonna. Here you go.
You guys not hear me actually?
No, we're just ignoring you. We're trying to say more. It's funny.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha.
We have technical difficulties, so you have to ignore me in a way I understand you're ignoring me, okay?
Ha 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 ha. As after a few hours, Kaivelli, because you are using the pillow that Law is allowing you to use, you do not get the full extent of its magics because you are not the one attuned to said item currently, but you do wake up before Fabio because you have a slightly more restful sleep.
The pillow just looks to me. You are not the one.
So you do wake up slightly before Fabio after a few hours have passed.
Shit. Is everyone okay? Oh shit! I let my guard down.
Hello, Cavelli.
What happened?
Did you sleep well?
No, because I was not able to wake up with whatever happened. What
Kaivelli,
happened?
your Kaivelli, the robe floats over towards you. As it does, it takes its little robe arms around to you and takes the pillow off of you.
Its claws out.
It then flies over toward Law and puts
that back.
and
I'll
puts
deal
pillow
with
on
them.
Law and puts pillow on Law.
Thank you. That was very nice of you.
What is
I was also
this?
thinking it, so that's how it works. Which part? There's a lot to talk about.
Well, first of all, that creature.
I believe this is, well, I don't know quite the words, but some sort of servant.
Fabio, there is yelling happening outside of where you're sleeping.
Once again.
Why do you have to be loud?
Why do you have to be stupid?
Oh fuck.
Sorry, I just woke up.
I think it'd be a good time to talk, actually, considering some things that happened.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's a talking voice that's a jackass. Don't
They're gone
listen
now.
to anything they say.
Yeah, they're gone.
All right, you didn't take any powers from them, did you?
We all
I
did.
did.
Come on.
That's where the cloak came from.
We can't trust something like that. We obviously have an ulterior motive, and we probably fell into a trap of something, and they'll control us somehow.
The voice actually did explain its ulterior motive. Okay, you're gonna just let me speak. Alright, you're not gonna say any. Alright, good. Apparently the voice is trapped somehow, and it believes that by spreading some sort of magic it's doing, it might have a chance to break out of that.
I think you mentioned something like that.
So you knew.
I'm not gonna believe him right away.
You know what? That's fair. But it seems likely after we talk to it more.
Well, appearances are one thing.
Well, there was
way
nothing to
what's done
see.
is done.
There was no appearance. There was a voice.
I think they mean appearances as in like how they appear to put themselves forward.
I know I'm being obtuse on purpose.
Oh,
Using a vocabulary in a different tongue. You could play at that game if I paid attention to other languages.
oh, I think
I've-
obtuse means that they're trying to be kinda playfully glib with you.
Mhm,
You know
that's
Hawaiian?
what's it.
Oh, I don't know anything about Ohio, no. But I know what some words mean sometimes.
Oh, shit. Huh. Well, either way, what's done is done.
We
I
have
don't
other
think it was a good
problems as
idea to
well.
get their powers, but you did what you felt was correct. I just don't agree. That's all I'm saying.
Besides that, we have we'll fill you in on the specifics in a bit. Just other problems as well.
But did the voice try and kill you?
So, how would I say it? The cat is out of the bag when it comes to Hell. He knows that the whole witch thing, and also most
What did he find
things,
out? He torture it out of you?
in a way. Looks at Fabio.
I was so tired with you bickering with the voice all night that I couldn't get any sleep. We found out all we found out from the voice, and I
I'm
just
sorry.
couldn't take any more of the lying.
Are you blaming me?
Partially. But I did say the truth of everything that we did, so that is on me. In that very upset hall.
No. You can't just be like, oh, you were a big part of it, but it's my responsibility, even though it was all you.
That is not the words I was saying.
You much said those words. Come on, dude.
I'm saying what happened.
Either way, the information is out, and he was not happy with that, and the idea that we may have lied, and also the idea that the king may be a much worse person than is believed to be.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I didn't want to talk to him about that.
We are aware. I believe that probably didn't mean ill will, it just slipped out at the time, out of stress.
Stress or not, what's done is done. He tried to attack you? Is he dead?
No. He went into the carriage and locked it up.
Good. There's that much. It could have gone a lot worse, but looking at your expression, the talk could just say, now.
I think he was kind of hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't think that he would
part.
really appreciate you thinking he was gonna murder us either. I think he was hurt because he thought we were friends. You guys were traveling with him before you met me, right?
We were for a bit, yeah. I believe
Quite
we
a
may
bit.
have
It was-
established some sort of rapport.
It was a great time.
And also, for some reason, we kept talking about his sex life.
Yeah, you kept
think-
saying you were gonna go get him laid somewhere.
Yeah, I did.
I think he must have thought you were friends or something. He even handed these off to you.
Yeah.
Kyle just like points over toward the bag. Looks like he got
Yeah,
you guys a
his-
present while we were in Arfwisk.
He got his presents.
And I don't know how to make this right because it's a very complicated situation that we've found ourselves in.
I'm sorry to say, make right in this case. I mean, doing a different kind of lie where you start seeing the king's point of view. You have to understand, trying to shatter someone's psyche, you know? You might not be able to make it up to him.
We don't have to change his entire viewpoint, I think. We can at least apologize and take it from there.
It'll work. I'd like to have
I'm-
a friend, but I've been stabbed in the back for worse. And for less.
He does not seem like the kind to be a backstabber, as it were, so
No one does.
some people do.
Either way, I'll be up to you. If you want to make it up to him, I won't stop you. I'd like him as a companion again, but I don't see that being likely.
You're planning to not be part of saying anything?
What's there to say?
Knowing how much you talk, I believe usually you find something to say.
Yeah. This is a case of not sorry for lying. There's a reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for him to just turn his back on us and we make our own separate ways. I don't understand what you think I should be doing.
I'm gonna stand up to you. Which is very funny because you're very short compared to the two of us. You're going to come with us the party carriage. We're all going to apologize and take it from there.
All right. And I don't see much happening from this, but
I don't have to pull you by the ears, right? We can just walk over.
touch my ears, and it's gonna be more than your pen I take from your chest.
All right, then let's walk.
Kiss me.
come on, Fabio. Kale, do you want to join?
Oh
Do
yeah,
you
I don't
wanna
have
join
anything.
the-
I don't have anything
don't
to
have any words on
apologize for,
this.
but I'll go.
Yeah, Duke, I'm just asking if you want
Yeah,
to
he was
join.
he was just my friend. I didn't even know anything you guys said last night.
Do you want to watch the shit go down or no?
The three of you make your way over toward the entrance to the carriage at the back. Upon doing so, Kyle seems to calm down the horses that are at the front and follow after you guys shortly after. The three of you get to the back of the carriage.
We could start by knocking and seeing if that'll be enough. Probably won't, but
Oh, knocking won't work, believe me. I'm kidding.
Knock, 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 knock.
Fabio goes over and knocks on the carriage. As he does, the carriage does seem to respond, and part of the shutters go up. You see, upon looking inside, Fabio, since you would be at a lower part of this, you're like waist high with the carriage's bottom. You see just a sitting Ha'al over at the entrance of the carriage, as if he's been there for a while. Looks back out.
Ha'al, are you ready to talk? Because we wanted to apologize for what's happened.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really understand. I'm going to be honest with you. But I am here to get you where you need to go. I was tasked by the king to do so, and I will do my job, so... The shutters go up slightly more as you guys see Ha'al's face. He's sort of just sitting there. You see a little bit of dark circles under his eyes.
my man has not slept. We're not just asking because we would like you to do your job. We actually would like to talk. We believe that things may have gotten out of explanation, if that makes sense.
And thank you, Eggy. It was Mei Lee's brother. Anyway, I don't really understand why or how you want to do that. I have been thinking on it all night, and I don't know anything of what's going on. You had all apparently heard crazy things from this voice. I was there, I heard the same. But none of you seemed surprised by the information as I was. You had all then told me that you had spoken and potentially heard some of this from the Dark Witch of Yule, despite telling me that you had not seen her. I just feel like I've been completely out of the loop so far. And there's only 2 things on my mind about the information as well.
So,
I don't see any of you as people who would be a part of it. So I will speak my mind here, but the information given to us apparently from 2 different peoples is either the truth or it is an elaborate ruse against my king. And I do not know which is which. As such, I would like to know everything. But I know that that is not my job.
You sure you can handle everything?
I want to know as much as I can, as much as I can then maybe give more context for, and as much as can possibly be gleaned. But I know that since it is not my place to know those things, that instead I may just be told to move along, and I have to take that as well. So I bring this up to the 4 of you now, mostly the 3 of you. Am I to be informed, or am I just your driver? Am I to know what things I am aiding in? Or am I to just take you where you need to go and be done with it? I cannot guarantee how I will be after knowing everything. I don't know how I will take any of the information you give me, but I would rather know than not. It is entirely up to you which role I am going to play.
Honest. The fact you're still here is surprising to me. Yeah, like, I had your orders. After learning something like that, like you didn't leave us, report us, try and get us in prison.
Like I said,
Says a
I
lot
don't know.
about-
I don't know how I'm going to act after you tell me everything, Kaivelli. I can't guarantee that any of those things won't happen.
You do understand why we did not tell you at first.
I understand why you didn't. I definitely get it. But
What we tell you, understand it's probably going to be hard to hear.
as I said, I don't fully understand. I can't tell you with certainty anything. How I'll react, how I'll take it, if I'll know. Because depending on the information you tell me, what am I to do? So it is up to you.
It's understandable in itself.
It is up to you how much you want to tell me.
One,
Until
like
you
he's
know.
being honest.
Until you know, please leave me be.
Unless the other two have an objection, I think we can proceed with explaining everything we know. Or at
This
least
is
everything
long.
the three of us have a privy to.
As long as you both understand his position.
You cut out?
Just as long as you two understand his position.
Oh, believe me, I've had worse clients.
Cerberus just gave $180. Says the first 2 prestiges are for 5 darps. Thank you very much. We'll give those out to them.
Hell yeah.
In that case,
The last prestige is for my wife, the Dark Witch of Yule. Your
So
wife.
true.
Our wife.
Oh shit.
Our wife. Thank you very much.
That is our
Communism
wife.
reigns.
That is everyone's wife.
You see,
The life
her,
of winter.
That
you
is
see all
our
her,
Santa.
Her weather people, her seasonal people. They're all her wives and husbands.
If we get the Dark Witch prestige to 12 before next December, we need to make an entire event around them for the Discord.
Yeah.
The Dark Witch of Yule
We
going
need
back to
to.
giving out presents.
Let's go. Like, we need
Return to Santa.
Return to we can fix her. We can fix her.
Technically, it's not that we need to fix her. We need to fix the country that hates
We need to
her.
fix. Okay, that's a harder thing.
Return to Santa.
Return to Santa. It's like return to tradition, but it's like return to Santa.
Yes, thank you very much, Cerberus. Much appreciated.
I am down for telling him everything, except for the one piece of information that only Fabio is privy
Again,
to.
the thing that Law just said is what we all three are privy to. So anything
Yeah.
that all three of us know.
Mm-hmm.
in that case, Fabio, I think after how much it hit, I think at this point, you deserve to start telling the truth. Try to make you hold out this long.
Thank you, Cavelli. I've always hated lying. So me not saying anything and omitting the truth is also a bit of lying.
Where's yours?
You're cutting out
God.
slightly whenever you speak. Sometimes, Lily. Just letting you know. I don't know if it's like a setting.
Yeah, I don't know. Like at the very end of sentences you cut out.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Sometimes
Does
it's at
this
the
help a
beginning,
bit?
sometimes at the end. Yeah.
I think it's just you might just have to Discord and like lower its sensitivity a little, because I think it's just
like
it.
a
I think
teeny
There
it's
tiny
should
bit.
be
irritated.
no sensitivity at all. I told it to fuck off.
Well,
It's messed up.
if it has no at all, we'd hear your room constantly.
That's true.
So I know
What
that there's
are
a
you gonna
little.
hear in my room?
A lot of it. The cat.
Echo cancellation. Turn that off. On for noise suppression.
It's cancellation. That immediately changed it.
It was the echo cancellation.
Looks like it, yeah.
It's a small little option I didn't even know was there.
Yeah,
happened to me
everything
too.
immediately changed a little bit as soon as you got rid of that. So all I'm gonna do
The
is
Fire Nation.
bring you up to, because before I had you down at like 80%. With echo cancellation, I could put you back at 100 with that turned
Look
off.
at you.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
and like the mic decided, oh holy shit, we're going down to 0.
But yes, go ahead and continue, Fabio. My bad.
Well, we arrived at the forest and we saw that it was impossible to see through due to some weird fog. And as soon as we stepped into it, we were teleported to another place.
So that we do not have to recap
Yeah.
the entirety
Thank
of
you
that
very much.
session, is there anything in particular that you guys want to dance around, explain better to your extent, or leave out? We know that Fabio is leaving out the information about the refuge.
Veli's letting Fabio go ham.
Is there anything you guys want to leave out, to give any any of your own thoughts on, or anything else?
I think I'm good. Like, from what I can think of my own thoughts, I think...
The biggest thing that Fabio will stress, I think, is him having lost the bag initially because she just took it from him with no issue at all. And that the bag in of itself seems to be like an incredibly far more powerful and dangerous object that they should have ever been given. Sure, it was to, you know, do the whole witch thing, but we have that interesting deal with her to try and get the other magic person so that she can feel safer.
Okay.
Those are the parts that he will try to focus on and stress.
Nothing else you guys can think of to like give your own thoughts on, or your own impressions on? Just making sure before we continue.
Yeah, at this point, Cavelli's just watching his reactions.
The entire time, he is literally just sitting at the back. He's on the floor.
I can mention
sitting
that
like
the only reason we originally knew about the prince being the one in there, as in by name, was because God told us.
Okay.
And currently, they don't see any reason why they would be lying about it.
To respond to Cavelli's thing of watching them, they are literally just sitting there on the floor beside of where the shutters are. They are just staring forward with like a tired look on their face the entire explanation.
This dude is so fucked. This dude is so fucked.
The entire time you and Fabio have been sleeping, he's been awake, which does mean that basically all night and all day before, and potentially however long he was driving, he has been awake.
He's so fucked, dude. 4 levels of exhaustion, a little bit more.
As he sits there, taking it all in. From what I understand of the prince, I was born shortly before the ceremony that, I guess was explaining the absence of Prince Zaroer. I believe I was around 5 or 6 years old whenever news was thrown about the prince's death over at the Cloudreach Academy. Whenever I was listening, apparently the whole of the kingdom mourned for it. The king was never the same after. Shortly after that, Lord Zaroer's mother had left as well, back to their people. The entirety almost of the infrastructure of the kingdom inside, through either grief or other such things, had changed or passed on. A lot of lives were changed and ended because of this event that had happened, to a point where we consider the day a mourning day. Within that day, the week of that event is also an event very close to myself. It is my naming day. So I've always sort of had a almost familial, at least connection from my side, to the grief that His Majesty goes through. It's always been a happy day, obviously my naming day. My parents would never allow it not to be, but with it sandwiched in between all of that, I'm able to see the look on His Majesty's face as well as all of the people around him. It's why, directly out of my tutelage, I wanted to work for him. It's why immediately out of my initial schooling, I gave myself to the use of the royal family in any way that I could, and became a chauffeur. To hear that all of that potentially has been a lie, to hear that all of that potentially has been a ruse by His Majesty and the people around, is not great for me.
I imagine it's not pleasant now.
It makes me feel as if my entire life and my goals have been in service to deceit. So I really do not want to believe that what you're saying is true, and I find it extremely difficult to give it its due. It's hard for me to think on, but I do believe you, Law, when you say you speak to the goddess. You are a visitor from another world. Why should I ever think against you? Even before that, you have the king's blessing. He knows that you do not lie. So I should not think that you are lying now. If the prince is alive for all these 70 odd years, what has everyone suffering been for? Repeat yourself, Lily. Sorry, you had another mic hiccup.
Oh,
Oh God.
Oh my god, oh my god, she's shrinking!
anyway. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hi!
If this mic is done,
That's
I
not
gotta
good.
stand for this mic.
That's not good!
I gotta stand for this mic. It's a nice stand. What's it gonna be used for?
Looking on
She-
your let's try to see if we can figure something out here. Looking on your Discord settings where you were at before, at your thing for your input sensitivity, is it, you said it's all the way down? What is the decibel? What is the dB?
Well, I put it to -100 now.
Okay. Put it around like 99, 98. That's where I have mine. It should be where it
All
just
right.
cuts on whenever like something happens.
Okay, let's try this.
Let's try that.
Let's try that.
All right, now you go say your things.
I'll say a word.
Good for you.
I am saying words.
You're
okay?
good.
I don't want to give the king too. I don't have a lot of great opinions of the king, but I'll say this. Not every deceit is to be harmful. Especially with this prince situation. I bet it's a lot more complicated than the king just trying to be a dickwad. I'll give him that much.
If he is the one that sent you on this mission to go and collect either the witch or to collect this mage from Cloudreach, and if this mage in Cloudreach is the prince, I do not see any way that this is not harmful. Maybe it is because the two of you
True.
motions over toward Fabio and Cavelli. Maybe it is because the two of you do not live in the capital city, but the grief that you see in the face of the king during those times does not look fake. Shut the fuck up, phone.
My iPhone ringing. Hold on.
It does not look shut. I'm gonna fucking throw you. What? What do you want? What do you want, phone? What is it? What are you telling me? Oh, you're telling me that PayPal has received a bunch of money because everybody's being nice to me. Shut the fuck up, phone.
Never told me this again.
Give them more money so the phone keeps going off.
You can ruin this stream.
No, it's off now. Don't worry. But maybe it is because you don't come there that you don't see it. But that is not the look of a man who is hiding. Which means that is the look of a man who is lying. No one would have that look on their face. No one would have that look on their face if they were not wanting that look on their face. But what stings me even more is that is the look on his face every time this happens. Every time this happens.
Every year when the timer comes around, right?
No.
What would you mean?
What I am to say, if this all turns out to be a if this all turns out to be a mistake of some sort, what I am about to say is tantamount to heresy. His Majesty is one of the purest of the blood of the Sun-Touched. He is somehow as long-lived as the elves of old. He has been around for hundreds of years at this point. Lord Zaroair is not the only child that he has sired. The prince, Lord Zaroair, was going to be his successor. It was going to be his true blood lineage. But over the centuries at this point, there have been others who have been of the king's blood, though none of them have been of true elven heritage. He had always said that he wished for his true heir to be of pure elven blood, and the others, while he loved them, they were not meant to be his heir. They were not as long-lived as he would be. As such, they could not guarantee the safety of his people. And he's correct. The only problems with his blood, his lineage, no matter who he had got with before, this is not the correct fucking music for this.
No, it is not.
We're gonna go even darker. Hold on.
Alright, take your time.
Hold on. We're not here. We'll go. Maybe the prisoner? Yeah, actually, this vibes.
We're vibing with this one.
Over the years, over the centuries, he has sired many more, and because of the potency of the sun touched inside of the king, those he sires only live for a few decades at most. There has not been a single other person he has sired that has lived beyond the age of 30 years old.
That's quite odd. And quite short.
Even among elves, among the lower spectrums, half-elves even, a full lifetime is 70 to 100 years. The crownsmen and the wildmen are similar. Even of the shortest ages of people, somewhere between 50 to 70. And every time that one of them passes, he has that same look as he does on the anniversary of the prince's death. That look of pure grief. Which means, again, that is either a look that he is putting on because he is just that grief-stricken, despite knowing that his son is alive, or it is all a lie. Fake person in blank already got the lore for this, so they knew this part that I was saying.
Damn, if only we'd ever known that. At last, the daddies control the supply of lore.
The dads control the
Sorry,
deep dad lore.
If we turned to the other way, we would have seen them instead of the goblins.
Just fake person in blank chilling there.
Tico,
What's up?
when it comes to these other children of the king that have died before they were even 30, would Fabio have heard like anything of that at all? Like
It has
potentially.
been known to happen for a long time, and
Mhm.
the actual explanation for it is usually because the king's, I guess you would say, the king's seed is so pure and strongly built of the sun-touched that unfortunately those of non-elven blood just cannot take it.
I got really sad. My seed is so strong when I come, it shoots like a bullet train.
Not only that, again, every one of the heirs of the king usually show that they are definitely the heirs of the king. They have the golden hair. They have the
Stature.
look of them of the sun touched. They are of a higher stature. They literally are taller than most people of their respective races. They are, without a doubt, the king's children.
Well, maybe they need to be more like their mom. Maybe that's the secret.
Yeah, that's what happened to Prince Zaro heir. And look what happened to him. But what I mean to ask is, how do they typically die in this circumstance? Do they just have a heart attack? Do they just wither away?
They seem to gain a sickness and die. They feel that their bodies seem to basically destroy themselves from within because of just how strong that seed is.
Is it the seed or is it?
Ha'al just sort of lays there, just like staring forward.
The king gave us 20 years to come back with result.
20 years is nothing to him.
But it's long enough for us to be able to finish the job. Before that, we could simply seek out the information, find out what's really going on. Because you know me, you know how gung-ho I was about this whole mission. I was excited to be working for the king. I don't want to do anything that would go against his wishes. And I'm not the brightest one around.
Us even thinking that this is something that is sinister at all goes against everything. Us even thinking that the king is like this goes against the lineage that his family had left for us. The fact that he and his grandfather had saved every living being on this planet. They were given strength of the gods, and as I said, what I said is bordering on heresy. To even act on it would be an entirely different thing. From what the voice had said last night, if they truly were at one point the prince, they had learned that the entire reason that they were the way they were was because they had not shown any resemblance to the king when they were born. And that is true. Again, I was young, but I remember the visage of the prince from back then. They were bright. They showed the same regalness of one of the royals, but they had this bright, magical hair. They had these eyes that were almost like shining gems. They had an air about them as if they were the sky itself. I had heard that when bards had been around them, they had almost been spurred to inspiration. But they were always sickly. So whenever the academy had came to collect him, because no one is able to really turn them down. Once you are told that you are to go there, you need to. Once the academy had came to get them, he had all promised that he would return a great and powerful sorcerer, one that would be able to lead this world. And I believe, of course, as a child, he would not have been able to write something as ideal as that. It had to have been written for him, but he was the beacon that this world needed. The one that I heard that night, the one that we all heard last night, he was the exact opposite. One that was done with this world, one that had already given up. One that just wanted to be done and gone. So even if everything that was said was correct, even if the king is to blame for all of this, it is also just terrible to think on. He looks over toward the four of you. I don't know what to think or believe. I also just don't want to make another mistake, though. If I'm to follow all of you, then my goal should be to save the prince. Which goes entirely against what I want to do right now, which is to run away.
So far, really, we've only speculated as much as some parts appear to be true. But at least, in my profession, I believed in the pursuit of truth. Or at least what would seem to be the truth. Either way, we will have to go to that academy. Either way, we will have to find someone there. If that person is the prince, then that will lead us a step closer either way. We need not believe everything, nor we need to remove everything as false, just keep it into consideration as evidence.
I want to make sure that I bring this forward. I am not believing everything that voice had said. I don't know if I can. But even thinking that, pushing all of that away, I want to choose to believe you. I want to choose to believe that the Dark Witch had said that she would give aid, that the goddess had said that the prince is alive, and my hope is that this voice is lying and that they're actually just there for their own safety or something, and everything will be fine.
We can only see things as we see them.
There is another thought that then.
Yeah.
That the Academy, if the king believed that his son was dead, that the Academy took his son and made it so he didn't die. And his son has been suffering there, thinking his father let that happen.
My only thought with that is, why would he send you there looking for someone that he didn't know was there?
He told us to get the most powerful mage.
He said to get a specific mage.
But he never told us which one specifically,
because
right?
you guys didn't choose that way.
Yeah.
He had a specific a thing where he was going to give you guys a go and get this mage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't give me the strongest mage you have, whoever that is. It was go and get this specific guy. And according to the goddess and to the Dark Witch, there is only one person there who fits it.
As far as we know, he would have let us know, oh, by the way, it's the prince.
He might have.
But we didn't
Who
go.
knows?
We didn't go that
Who
route,
knows?
so
We will never
as
know.
far as he knows, I wonder if they sealed the witch yet. I hope they didn't die. Okay, maybe I
It
hope
does
one
bring
of
up a
them
thing
die.
of technically, if you guys wanted to, you could go back and talk to the king about all of this. Like, hey, who is
That's
the guy?
scary.
Who is the guy we're supposed to go get at the academy anyway?
Hmm.
Give us that conscription
Okay.
that you have.
Not the prince, just someone that looks like him. It's his evil clone, Schmintz.
Because at that point, we're hoping to God that the king is incompetent.
We only hope the king's like, yeah, dude, here you go.
Wait, that's my son?
Holy shit!
Did
Imagine.
you guys know about this?
That is
Yeah.
that is probably the last hope in this man's heart that he literally cannot say aloud, because that would be him saying, God, I hope my king is stupid.
Also, if we go there and we are following right on the belief that the king knows when people are lying, we will immediately get sent to jail.
Do you think that I'm stupid? Yes. At least I hope. Oh fuck.
Can it tell when you don't say things at all?
Who knows, man?
There were archers in there, man. I'm not testing that.
All I'm saying is it is technically a route you can take.
Okay, the archers I was fine with. What I was
I like it when
so
games
little
just
guy
give you
with a
an
knife.
option to kill yourself. It's really good.
I would never do that to you.
What if we took that option? What would
I
you
mean,
do
if
then?
we do it, we'll end before Kingdom Hearts starts.
Shit, that just... You know what? We go that route. Somehow, Kyle and her brother survive. They become the main characters of whatever next plot thing happens after this game ends. Getting revenge for
when we
our
get
deaths
back to the end of this year, when we have to do this again because daylight savings time happens again.
I'm glad how we now have seasonal games. We got a McRib going on. A pumpkin spice latte of a game.
So, as I said, I'm not sure what I want to do, but I do believe you when you say that that is everything that you know and what you are going on. I of course do not blame any of you. We just got the information last night, but it's still very difficult to think on.
I would imagine, considering how much of it is related to, well, you said it yourself, things that you had empathized with.
If everything here is true, and I have given as much of myself as I have to this cause my whole life, then my only want, my only redemption would be to save the prince. As such, that is what I will do, I guess.
You sound very sure of yourself.
I don't know what that means. I
Well,
don't know what I mean when I say that.
Well, it's a good thing that we're also here to do some adventuring and heroics.
Hmm.
We'll save her brother, and we'll save the prince. And we will deal with whatever comes after we do that.
Hmm.
We have strange allies from what that voice said at the academy. Whatever that will entail. We have options. We have time. We can do this.
Oh, also, all of us are friends.
Yeah.
Finally.
We are friends.
I didn't know all of the things that were just said. I also did not stay in the capital of the kingdom. I've never seen the king once in my life.
So I don't really give a shit.
But a lot of the big cities are really taken care of because of all of the nice guards and stuff. At least the ones that I've been to. I've never lived in one that like Cavelli keeps talking about, where all of them are being all mean and such. But I hope I never go to one of those. And I hope Cavelli doesn't have to go to them either, because I like Cavelli.
Well, I don't know. Like, it just kind of happens. You don't really look for it.
So I hope everyone is all right, and we're all okay, and we can all be friends. Cause you're my first adventuring party.
Huh. You didn't go adventuring with the other two?
No, I'm not very strong. I'm not strong enough, really. The other two, they like I said, they don't really think that I'm strong or like old enough for a lot of things. And I also had my brother that I had to look out for.
Mm-hmm.
So like there was a lot.
But this way you can prove that you are up to it.
Sure, yeah.
There you go.
Especially if any all of this stuff happens, you know? Oh, and one more thing.
Yes.
I think at that point, there's a place that I know that where you might want to go then.
Is that so?
Yeah, because all of you are talking about how like things are going on, and this dark witch lady, I heard a little bit of what you were saying, and it kind of sounds like all of you think that might be like how Lady Ornette got her power, and that's pretty cool. It doesn't really seem to go against it, the idea of that. And I was thinking there are two other places that are kind of marshy, kind of swampy.
I mean, yeah.
And then
There are places that are swampy, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like that, and I was thinking that maybe one of them might have another person like Lady Ornette in them.
That's a pretty good thought.
Yeah, there's
Which
the
marshes?
one, there's the one up to the north of here. It's like the one like right in the dead center of the island of the country. And then there's one up to the north, probably near where you live, Fabio, the one that they call the Drowned Wood. And it's apparently like right outside of like an ancient temple and such.
Ah, yes, the drowned one.
It is specifically called the Drowned Wood. It is
Right.
it is a forest that is also a lake.
The lake forest. The forest, the lake. The one
See,
near.
it's not a swamp or a bog.
It's right here. It's this one right here. Bam.
Damn, I guess that is a forest lake. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
And the other one that we're talking about is literally just bam.
That
We
one.
rode right by it.
Yep. But those are probably like aside from the one that we're like right beside of the like two biggest forests out there, and maybe you could find something in there if you ever wanted to.
That is not a bad idea. Lots of places to explore for potentially finding people who could give us more information and such. I like the idea of it.
Sorry again for this.
You do not need to apologize at all. We're the ones that were apologizing to you.
I apologize mostly because I've wasted the day now. I know that we have limited rations and limited time to go and do things, despite having 25 years to complete this mission. So I could be ready to go at any moment.
You look like you're ready to fall asleep.
I am.
You do have dark circles that could eclipse the sun.
I was thinking a lot.
It shows.
We're not far from the bridge that would take us to the Cloudreach Academy, and again, I really want to go. But if you want us to take a break, we can as well. It's all up to all of you, really.
Sorry, I'm counting rations.
You will have to take 5 a day, and from what you know, you are still about a day and a half away from the academy.
Yeah, we could in theory make it by taking only Kybeli's rations.
Okay.
Who has never
I'll find
eaten them or anything, just ate a pack of hot dogs.
Man, I should have 3 rations in my bag from using them as bartering chips.
All
I have
right.
one.
Did you guys want some rations? I can find some.
No, I'm calculating.
Or
So
that
to
is
take us
about
to
10, yeah.
Yeah. So we have around.
Because remember,
2
over
days,
here on the
yeah.
map, you guys are wanting to go to the big bridge, which
Kappa?
would be around here. However, you still have to get to the academy, so you don't know where the bridge is to get to the actual thing there. Whenever you guys are going, currently you are needing to go through the forest to get down and go over there, basically. Because there's like a little hill.
Damn hill.
Little hill guy. That's where the road is taking you. Again, once you get there, you'll probably be told how to get into the actual Cloudreach. But you're wanting to go to the big old bridge there. There are 2 other bridges. There's the bridge here, and there's the bridge here.
Bridge.
Yeah.
So there are like no stops from here to there.
There
This is
is-
just a full trip.
You technically could try to go through the forest to like this farming town if you wanted, but that is
Tokyo
decently far
Driver.
away. You
Fucking
could turn
Tokyo
back
Drift.
right now and get more rations.
That is hilarious to think about when Cavelli bought rations.
The ones they bought, we
Sorry.
ended up making gloves out of, man.
Very funny.
We didn't think we'd have an existential crisis. That's why you have to budget your food.
Yeah, you guys would have had enough if it wasn't for losing half a day here.
Yeah, it's fine.
You technically- again, you have 10.
Crisis is so much.
You have 10 rations. You
We
could
have
make
enough.
it.
The answer
To here.
really is just yeah. That's kind of the thing.
I mean, they should have like towns in this
Maybe.
ring, right?
Maybe.
It shouldn't just be
Anything
completely
in-
nothing.
Anything in this ring, nobody really knows. Like, nothing is actually mapped here.
It's fine. We can make it. If we have to,
You don't
hunt,
even
we'll
you don't
hunt.
even know if there actually is like an inner circle of water here.
We don't even know.
We don't even fucking
This technically
know.
isn't part of the kingdom at all.
So you should be seeing it like this. You see the academy, and then you just see like a green dot. And it,
But
and
on
it
the map,
has-
they do have it as like a big old ring.
Okay, they have it like that, but we don't know if it's actually like that.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing.
They also, for some
right? We
reason, have
can't
like some
make
weird
it.
magic swirlies and shit around it. Fucking map.
Oh, strange, scary. The thing is, we can't make it, but it's also, man, I'm glad that we can let it all on you. Are you ready to not sleep for 2 days?
You get like maybe if you had to go down, you get like maybe here or here by the time you're out of rations, at which point you would have a day to get rations.
Okay, so here's really like the very few options we got. We can either A, bargain with the only person in this forest we know, which is Arno, for rations. Number 2.
Lord Arno, please.
Please. I know we gave them to you, but we're gonna starve.
No. We can't go back on our word now.
Number 2, either find something that could somehow feed all 5 of us. Or free waste like a day or 2 going back and getting more, and which we're I mean, we have enough money to do it. It's just, you know, that's a thing where we be spending time.
Hey Fabio, you stopped a boar once, right?
I sure stopped a boar once. We could.
Maybe you could do it again, the sequel.
We could hunt. That is something we could always do. I can literally ambush a predator.
I'm gonna roll for one of them really quick.
Oh, you're not the only one that wants to hunt.
I don't know how to do that.
It's easy, just kill the animal.
Oh my god. That's a 19. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You know what? While we're thinking about this, how about I draw a funny card?
Oh yeah, we can do a funny card.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck it,
gonna
why
do a
not?
funny
We can have something come
Eggy's
out
cards!
and we can have
card.
Eggy's card come out and fucking actually like just bisect you in two.
I'm just gonna get the one
You
that
know
gives
what?
us
Let's
more
just do
ration.
a conga line. Go ahead and let's see what
First in the
happens.
conga line. Let's go.
The chain.
The chain.
Chains. Interesting.
Also, this deck is upside down. Let me just.
You're upside down. Got him. Haha.
Oh.
The chains. There we go.
Day number 2 traveling. We've already faced a food crisis.
We just didn't think we'd run out.
Okay, what if you took my rations and I went?
Tell me its items get destroyed.
I
immediately.
love. So the neutral effect of this card, should you choose to keep it, is some NPC with authority over you is stirred to action over an event that has happened around you.
The king heard us, dude.
No.
Oh no.
That is the neutral effect of this
Arno's
card.
like,
Do you want to roll
Arno's
for the
like,
good
I'm
or
gonna
bad
kill the
effect of this
king.
card?
This is the one where it doesn't matter. Either way you can choose. Go ahead. Be a pussy or be a pussy. Doesn't matter.
Was this one an even an odd, or was this to get over a 12?
This is in the second half of the first 20, so this is I believe this is a 12 and higher.
I'm legit scared of this card. This is how Gregor ended up in fucking hell.
Mama did not raise no bitch. So I will roll the dice. Oh, let's see if I get over.
I hope you fail. I hope we all get fucked.
That's a 16.
That's a 16. Have we
Okay.
ever had the good effect of the chains?
I don't know. Read it and we'll find out.
So you no longer have the neutral effect, which is sad to me. I'm sad about that.
Get wrecked.
But the good effect of this card, as I go to put it on said card, I think we've had this. You break out of an impairment or situation you have little control in, either ending a curse
yeah.
or ending a magical effect or other such thing that you believe to be impeding you.
Ooh, I'm gonna save that one for later.
We
can
have
keep this card?
gone on the fact.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, baby.
Doing
Eggy's
another
card part 2.
Eggy's card
just
part,
for you,
part
Eggy.
2.
Because we said we played
Man, why can't I have the king get on you guys?
Because
Oh.
fuck you.
It's the Expanse.
This is great for the situation,
we
actually.
miss you from Zelda.
Every day we wish for you back.
The neutral effect is an item,
You know what?
stat, or good effect from a karma card is lost, but an equivalent thing is found soon after.
I mean, I guess that might solve a ration problem.
Do you want that, or do you want the good or bad effect of this card?
We always be rolling.
All right, this is again from the second half, so it is a 12 or higher.
I can give you a 4.
That is a 4.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dice roll, so I can obviously give you 2 of the blue dice.
You cannot.
Damn
No,
you.
I
It's
would not. I
roll.
wouldn't let you. Go on. Fuck off.
You have never been able to change a karma roll ever. Why would I change that now?
I also don't consent. If we die, we die.
Speaking of
Put
speaking
red
of if
ones
you
on
die,
it.
speaking of if you die, you die. The bad effect of this card is the enemies gain a boon for the next 4 fights.
Okay.
It's fine. You guys have
The
never had a fight
enemy-
yet in this game, so it doesn't
The
matter.
enemy being starvation, I guess.
maybe
And
we
you know
interpret it
what?
that way.
I've always been one to fall for peer pressure. I think I'll do one too.
Okay. Go ahead and shuffle it up.
All right. Doodle!
That is the loss. One of my
Let's
favorite
roll,
cards
baby.
because it is Beauty and the Beast reference, and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The loss.
Well, let's get the neutral before I roll, I guess.
The neutral effect of this card. A curse or fear is given to you that is attached to an item or possession. The effect can vary.
All right, let's go with the roll.
Okay.
Evens.
That's a good.
Yeah, just watched it carefully, like, slip over. That was amazing. Why are you laughing?
You gain an item, insight, statistic, or ability you believe have been lost.
Oh shit, my rations!
Wait. The funniest thing you could do is say that the pen didn't get destroyed in the fire, though.
Well, you guys know that was lost.
Yeah, we lost it.
Oh, yeah.
That you thought you lost.
I burnt it. Maybe I missed. Maybe I went over the fire and it was like behind the fire the whole time.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Anyway.
Okay.
Kyveli. As everybody is thinking about what to do,
Yeah.
you hear
Looks. Ears agitate while looking.
you look around, there is no one around you.
Oh, there she goes.
Kyveli, as you go around the corner, you see standing over by where the figure with the robe is, you see what appears to be a box.
What the? Is that your voice in the sky? Are you talking to me?
It is.
Where did the box come from? No, I get it. I get it. Okay, what do you want?
I think that the funniest thing about this is that you know what I'm doing, and you're still following it. There you go. It's yours.
No, I left. I didn't take it.
They don't know that. They said, there you go, it's yours, and then you leave.
Did you look at something, Kevin? You kind of just walked out, raised your
kind of
ears,
left
looked
for a
around.
moment there.
Did you see a bear?
I think I saw something. Let's go check it out.
Oh, alright.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck. The censored emoji has
As
come
you
down.
say that,
Fine, the voice in the sky gave us a box.
What the fuck?
Be careful about that.
We'll look at the box thoroughly.
You guys go over toward the box.
Yeah, I want.
As you do,
Okay, examine it.
you see
Examine
standing
it.
in front
I don't
of
know how to.
you see standing in front of the robed figure is a box on top of which there is a pin.
What the? That wasn't there.
Oh, my pen.
It 100% was, but you ran off.
Okay. Law, look in your files, see if you can examine for traps.
It appears to be completely
As soon
normal.
as you say that, the figure picks up the box and shakes it about and then puts it back down.
Thank you.
He opens the box. Ooh, box.
You guys open the box to find, and I shit you not, because this is the funniest thing that I could think of for the time. The box is full of hot dogs.
Oh my
Rations!
God.
I never thought I'd see them again.
Interesting rations.
They will
I'm
keep
still
us
not
fed.
taking an ability.
I think you should still take the magic if you have the chance. I'm just saying.
No.
Alright, if you say so.
No.
Do you still
Alright.
want the pen, or are you gonna throw it in the fire again?
It's your pen. Why are you asking me?
I am giving it over to you. I am asking if you want it this time, or
Oh,
if you're
we're
just
not
going to
doing
throw
this
it.
again. I'm going in. You decide what to do with the goddamn pen.
There are
Alright.
a total of 10 packs of hot dogs.
We're fine.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
That's a lot of glissies, brother!
As they say in the drowned woods.
Oh, what are
whiskey
those?
guzzling.
Oh, are those things that you told me not to eat?
Hot dogs.
My belly is odd.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we might be feeding on them for the time being.
I hope we don't get sick of them after like the third day.
We might. What is that again?
What?
You guys can't hear that. Only Cavelli can.
Oh, okay, only Cavelli can.
Oh no.
That's even funnier.
Hey,
I thought we were ignoring it on purpose to be funny.
hey. You like them?
Hey. They're nice, but I can't eat them because there might be magic in there that'll give me magic or something. I don't know.
You know the ones you had
trust
before. You know the ones you had before were magic as well, right? They were summoned from another world.
No. No.
Just saying.
Well, I don't think Law's World is trying to give me magic in order to be free.
Nah, from what I looked at, Law's World would rather give you like a disease or something.
Probably what the
Look, I'm just
probably what
saying.
the king is trying to do.
I'm just saying. Hear me out. Psst, psst, hear me out. Over here.
I'm hearing you. Please stop saying pss, pss, it's making my ears twitch.
So it does work.
You piece of shit.
I'm just saying. We could either work together, or I could literally do this all day.
You wouldn't.
I just
You
wanna,
have a range. You can't.
you are doing everything possible to go further and further into my range at every moment.
No.
The only way that you're going to be away from me is once you get over that bridge. Once you're closer to the cloud reach, you will now be out of my range. But that means I still have a day and a half with you.
And it's a day and a half where I will learn endurance in ways I've never thought.
I'm telling you that you don't have to.
Let's see who caves in first.
I can literally do it without even thinking about it. That is what I did whenever I did the snoring thing with you. You are not putting me out in the slightest, but I am a petty bitch and I will do it.
Let's see who's the pettier bitch.
I will see you tonight. Cavelli, you will now for the rest of today. You will now for the rest of today hear.
Just constantly like tinnitus.
I
You could have never told me. You could have never fucking told me that this game was just going to have an entire midsection of Cavelli getting Discord soundboard trolled by Arc Enemy. What is going on?
I want to also put out there that technically speaking, he could be lying about this being the range, because we have to get the main body, quote unquote, from the cloud free.
After about
stronger there.
After about 10 minutes of this Cavelli, it seems to stop, but then it just becomes sporadic when it happens.
No.
1 hour of silence followed by every like 15
now
minutes.
my coping mechanism has to change based on this.
At which point, everybody else, you guys see the entire time the 10 minutes is happening, just so that Cavelli is over there doing the best they can. You see that the cloak has taken a stick and has put a hot dog on a stick and has put it over top of the fire you guys have, and is showing you just how to be camping with hot dogs.
It's learned to grill.
At which point, Law's like, "Yep, that's how you do it."
Magic.
They look like they bring it to their face. They do not take a bite because they don't have a face.
This is the most tragic thing I've ever seen.
This cloak is trying to teach all of you how to eat.
We have unlocked the skill eating hot dog through camping. Roasted weenie acquired.
I enjoy that Cavelli had a hyper fixation on the hot dogs, and right now Cavelli's the only one not enjoying because she's refusing.
You just look back and everyone's grilling hot dogs.
I can make it through this. Starts gripping arm.
Really, do you want the hot dog? You seem preoccupied.
I'm fine.
Okay, then I go back to cooking.
We will say,
I don't give a shit anymore.
I want to know, do you guys want Hall to take a rest here? Or
He
do you
needs
not?
it. He needs it.
We are going to add another half a day to the time
That's
you guys will
fine.
make it to the bridge.
That's all that I needed to know.
Which means
With
you have,
15 yeah.
from this point until the best possible scenario, 2 days until you make the bridge.
We just have to hope that nothing bad ever happens.
No, you guys will probably be fine.
It's, we gotta get to her brother in time before he gets
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
The brother has maybe a week before they get there. I'm saying you guys are fine. Cavelli.
Cavelli's fucked.
Cavelli's fucked. And all she has to do is not be a petty bitch.
No, I agree with out of character. I agree with Cavelli.
Cavelli
I
making a
don't
good
like
point,
being
all things
I don't
considered.
like being this annoying, but it's what they would do, and I know that because I made them.
Listen, this is just
Again,
the
it's
funniest
just
thing
fucking
I've ever seen.
soundboard trolling. I got a download of Boys Mod on the and the Afterlife. What's
Look,
up?
this wouldn't be an adventure without trials and tribulation.
You guys have your half a day where Ha'al is resting. The rest of you take care of the horses for him, and you guys eat your daily rations. I'm not going to take away a ration from each of you just yet, because you will only have it taken away at the very, very tail end of the day. But I will say that the four of you would eat, and Cavelli, you would eat your own rations, I'm guessing.
Yes, those hot dogs could give me magic. I swear that's a bad thing. Stop looking at me like that.
We get to the end of the day. Cavelli, for the last 10 hours, the pattern of the pss has changed 17 times.
You have counted them.
There was one point where it happened every minute with a single pss. There was one point where it was just There was one point where it literally happened only once in that entire hour, and you almost got to sleep. Only to be awoken by a
Every time you nearly go to sleep, it pisses you.
During 2 of the hours, the didn't seem to come from your head. They seemed to come from the area around you, including the forest and inside of the inside of the carriage, as well from Law and from Fabio. Cavelli, I would like you to please roll for me. I would like you to roll for your willpower.
Do we have sanity checks in this game?
Okay.
If not, we're inventing them.
It is.
It's almost like they're arch enemy or something.
That is a 6,
We
Cavelli.
found out who they're the arch enemy of.
That is a 6, Cavelli. I'm not going to do anything to you, but I want you to know that you rolled that 6.
I want you to know, and you know what to do, Lily.
It is around this point that Ha'al wakes up. They come out of everything. They look over to all of you. Thank you for allowing me rest and for taking care of the horses. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry for how I was earlier.
It's fine. Tensions were high.
There weren't any bears.
Is she okay?
I
She's
don't know. She has been moving erratically for about 10 hours.
Oh,
Nothing
she's
we
been
say
having
seems
to
to be
deal with
helping.
she's been having to deal with the voice for the past while.
oh,
How do you know?
Oh, they told me. Cuz I
that's
asked them.
funny.
About a few hours ago, I was looking over at you and you were twitching about whenever I was talking to you, and you kept on glaring at me like I was saying something that I wasn't. I was just offering you a hot dog. And so I asked the voice, I'm like, hello voice, and they're like, hello. And I was like, what you doing? And they're like, oh, I'm bugging Cavelli a lot because they don't want to take magic from me. And I said, you don't have to do that. And they're like, I know, but I'm gonna do it. And I told him it was mean, but they kept going anyway. And they said it wasn't, it had nothing to do with me.
You have to understand, Kyle. This is a battle of... Wait, it didn't happen. It did now. Grabs the ground. This is a battle of will. I'll make through this. We just have to make it to the bridge. Just have to make it through the bridge.
We're about a day and a half out from that, but I'm ready to go if all of you are.
We should be ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more than ready.
I think she's
Let's do
gone
this.
insane.
Imagine all the things that I can make go pss while you're on a moving
The
carriage.
wheels, the horses.
Imagine seeing all of this effort go to me crossing that bridge, and who doesn't have powers? This gal.
Is that really a good thing?
You are an
Is it a
enigma.
flex? I'm just saying, this is Skyvalley's battle to face. I am not getting involved with this.
I am going to go do something.
Okay, it didn't happen.
While I'm going off to do this thing, you will be hounded like never before. Goodbye.
Yet.
Cavelli, everything goes silent for you.
Oh, here we go.
Nothing seems to happen.
This may be true, but Cavelli's in air is like has claws out waiting.
Has something happened, Cavalli, or just...
Cavelli,
Just wait.
whenever Law looked over at you and opened their mouth, all you heard was pss, pss, pss.
No, they didn't.
What's wrong, Kyvelli?
All you hear from Fabio is pss, pss, pss.
You see a look of utter despair on Cavelli's face.
Hang on a second.
Not you too.
Is Fabio trying to pss, pss?
You will.
Yes, I am.
When Fabio says pss, 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 you hear, it's all your fault, Cavelli.
I need to sit down. Please
Oh,
don't.
of course,
talk
go
to-
ahead and-
Please don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm having an anxiety attack. Yeah, that's it.
All right, I just won't talk to you, even if they talk to someone else. Pss, 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 pss.
I got it. I'll just sit like this, goes into the fetal position, and do this. Covers ears.
You're like,
You
I got it.
can't beat
Pulls
me.
out knife.
Okay, no, put that down.
I'm playing. As you cover your
You can't
ears,
beat me in this position.
as you cover your ears, you look triumphantly over toward your allies, who, when they open their mouth to talk, you hear pss, 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 even with your ears closed.
Digger,
Yes.
You know what the funnier thing would be?
What's that?
She hears nothing. She starts hearing her own heartbeat with how closed off she is, but instead of heartbeats, it's pss, 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 for her heartbeat.
Not yet. Who knows?
We have 2 days to figure that one out.
You guys take off from the forest. As you do, you are on your way to where your destination is. As all of you trail, let me get the this color, because that's your travel color. As you guys finally get through the part of the woods you needed to get through, you get around here before the end of the night. You are in a large plains-like area. There's not a ton of vegetation, not a ton of trees or anything. However, you are parked around what appears to be a small roving little band of bovine. You find that there is a farmer that seems to be driving them, making them go off toward probably one of the farming villages. That does seem to wave towards you. They're a rather long way off. They're looking as if they're just a couple of people passing in the day. They're also sitting and resting. They will be over there. You guys are where you are. You guys hear the moos of the cows, except for Kyvelli, who hears pss, pss, every time a moo happens.
I miss the moose. I miss them so. I miss the cows.
As you all stop for your rest, because it is about that time that Law and everybody else would want to have some kind of a rest, you guys look off. You do find that far off in the distance, you do see what appears to be a bridge-like structure. heading off. You find that there are potentially a couple of buildings around there. You do hear from those around you, they've never been this far out. They don't know anything about that. Neither of them have ever actually been to the bridge here. So there's not a lot they can tell you about it. As we get to your guys' rest and you guys having your rations, I will take one of each of the hot dogs from you guys.
Yes, Captain.
Kyveli, I need you to give me one of your rations and put them over at the black hole device.
Yes, yes, sacrifice.
And they're gone.
Yes.
As you guys sit down for your rest, you guys have your food, you guys have your rations. Kyveli, things do seem to stop for you. I would like you to roll once again for your willpower. Let's see if you get a second wind. It's a 14. You did better.
Okay.
That's a 13 altogether. You did better.
Yeah.
You at some point have been able to somewhat push it away near the last hour or so. You do miss the cows. You miss the moos. You miss everything else. As everything quiets for you. You begin to hear the noises around you again.
Oh, I thought, okay. You're not doing the moves, are you?
You get no response.
La Fabio, please speak to me.
Okay, you are being very odd now. You've been odd for the past day. Did he finally stop?
That's a full sentence. I've missed this. There are tears coming down Caveli's eyes.
There. Pat head.
Both of them awkwardly patting her.
It'll be fine, I think.
As she's
It's
like
all
sobbing,
right.
but then slaps your arm away. Don't touch me.
Okay, I guess we're still not there yet. Got it.
You could do this. Just need to.
As Kyveli starts
Just
speaking,
need to.
Law, Fabio, you guys hear from Kyveli. Psst, psst, psst.
Ah.
Kyveli, when you speak, you hear. Psst, psst, psst.
The smile she had slowly faded. There is still a slight smile, but you can tell that the little light in the eyes is gone. She sits down and just goes, "Psst, psst, psst." And then lays down. Psst, psst.
Hey. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you for a second, bud. Can we chat? Yeah, we can chat. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. I'm being mean to you. I get it. I'm not gonna stop. But I do get it. You've been under this for a whole day now. A little bit over, actually. I hope you're doing well. I just want you to know this can end right now. Again, this is not doing anything for me. It's not doing anything at all. I'm sad that I'm being mean to you. But I need to give you power. I need to give it to you. I've already told you the reason. I need it to happen. I will continue to torture you. It
Cavelli
will happen.
slowly gets. You see Cavelli slowly get up,
For the next day,
look to the sky.
it will be worse than it ever had been.
Cavelli looks to the sky, shaking. You could see Cavelli bite her lip for a second, making a decision, and then finally speaks to the sky. And then tears come down her eyes.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Cavelli, do you want a power?
No, it's not a yes.
I'm taking his one.
I think
Don't
You get
take
three
ours when
options in
that's
front of
lo-
you.
That's cheat.
You get 3 options in front of you, Cavelli.
No,
Do you want
no, it was not. It was not.
do you want a buffing? Or do you want a telepathic type of spell?
If she learns how to speak in minds, we're all fucked.
Okay. You want telepathy. Okay. All right. You can have
That's not what I said.
Oh, you don't want telepathy.
Slams
Okay, you can have
hand on-
buff.
That's not what I said.
Here you go, buddy.
either.
Here you go. There's your buff.
As you just see Cavelli slam her fist on the ground. That's not what I said. It's not fair.
You guys all
Oh.
see Cavelli glow in a very brief light, as if being enchanted.
Oh, she finally accepts
It's
his
not
power.
fair. No, I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't.
Cavelli
Every
seems to
time
be falling
Cavelli
quite
seems to
profusely.
speak, you guys just hear pss, 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 pss.
Actually, don't answer that.
I'm glad you finally came around. I really didn't wanna hurt you. So
I didn't.
I'm gonna be here in case you need anything. And also fuck you. Yeah, have a good night. The voice goes away and all of a sudden the stops.
Is it over, Cavelli, or did you accept the gift, or what's it?
I was skipping.
You seem to be crying.
As Cavelli goes back on her side, does not look like that cheered her up.
Are you okay? Are you good? Do you need the hot dog?
I mean, if you're already magical, the
Worst
hot
that
dog's
could
gonna hurt
happen
you.
now. They can't hurt me anymore.
Oh, they can't hurt you anymore. You good?
No.
You seem to be crying quite profusely, Cavelli. Are you alright?
It was mean. He was mean.
Do you want a lap pillow?
What?
A lap pillow.
A lap for a pillow.
Why would you?
Yeah, you
What?
just
Why
do
would
this.
you suggest-
They take your head and then they pull it over toward them. And they sit your head on their legs.
As Cavelli just kind of jolts up, I'm gonna go eat the hot dog.
I guess they did not want that lap pillow.
She seems quite averse to touch.
It would seem so. He's gonna have to sleep eventually, though.
Yeah. Poor girl. Everyone heard that, including Cavelli.
Yeah. So, were you
As
just
you
torturing her
just
power? Or...
hear- as you just hear branches breaking, you hear dirt and rocks just flying everywhere.
Ooh, that does not sound good.
She does
I
sound very
believe
angry.
you may have broken her in some sort of way.
Ah, that's my bad.
And then you hear something
It
flop
is.
on the ground.
Oh, there they go.
What is she doing?
Well, I think she's either sleeping or dead.
Sleeping.
One or the other.
Is she dead?
I didn't want to do it to her. I
As
didn't.
you
I
see
didn't
a
want to do it
bunch
to her.
of broken branches
You're really
and
mean,
broken
and I don't want to talk to you.
rocks.
Really.
But she has the hot dog still in the fire, but now it's completely burnt.
It'd take longer than that. It is getting that way, though.
It's burning.
Yeah, it's getting that way.
I'll grab that goddamn thing. Don't burn your hot dog. Fabio.
Yes, I'm coming. No, she's touch averse, but you know, picks up to put in the party van. Let's see here. There we go. And there we go. Into the party van.
She left her hot dog.
Oh, I get over here then. Ha. I like because the way it works, their head is.
Yeah,
underneath
her
it.
head is just like. At least she's asleep, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna happen again, boys in the sky?
Hmm?
Is your business with her over?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Just making sure.
There's nothing else I need from them or any of you really. I could go if you at any time. I mean, I
As long
wouldn't
as
go,
you're-
but I'm here. I can pretend like I'm not here anymore for you.
You can do whatever you like. I am merely asking if you were going to, I believe, continue torturing her.
Oh, I was only doing that because they wouldn't do what I told them to.
I believe that's what torture is.
Fuck.
So,
So this is the prince, huh? You just see Hall just like looking back from like the front of it.
Hal with like both his hands in his head.
I was the prince. Was plural. No, not plural. God, I've been
Past tense.
specifying all day.
Past tense.
Past tense. Right.
but if you're here, then what's the prince at the academy then?
Oh, I thought I mentioned that. I was sort of made so that he could cope. But I've always been there. Make sense?
Almost like an imaginary friend
No.
of sorts?
No, like physically, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like some sort of living coping mechanism.
Kind of. They are currently in a position that I can't see or deal with them. Something happened while we were at the academy, and we had lost our summon. Unfortunately, weren't able to get her back, weren't able to find her. Not sure exactly what happened, probably dead. After such point, I was dealt with however they dealt with me, and me just sort of talked for like a year. By the end of us sort of talking, there was a brief chance of escape, and I did that. Yeah. So you left the prince. Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, they probably would have been the same way or wanted me to. In the end, one of us could leave, and I did. And the other one fell asleep, I think, for a little while. I don't know. All I know is that about 10 or so years ago, I was finally able to sort of be conscious of everything. Before I was just sort of magic wafting around the place. But now I'm more here, more stable, and I've got more of a grip of who and what I am, you know?
But you're still trapped in something then, because you're trying to free yourself.
Yes. My consciousness can't really get away from like a couple places here. I think it has to do with the trees that are up here. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them that are, from what I understand, trees that you would normally only find in the Quietmarch. I tried going there. Won't do that again. But I can kind of stick around those to an extent. At least until I get to a point where they don't want me to. Or, I guess not specifically me, they probably don't know I exist. There's only a couple of places that I'm able to be. And once I'm able to connect myself with all of you, as well as a few other people around maybe, I can sever myself from those trees. And then I guess I'll either die or I'll get sucked somewhere else.
That's not something you have a solid plan here.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
It doesn't sound solid. It seems like you are winging it the entire way.
Yeah.
He said with his wing.
Solidly winging it. The only thing I know is that it will work. Because I can feel those trees. They are, just like all the other trees out there, alive. I've just been connected to them somehow. Probably because of, I guess, me, how I was before. The first summon that I summoned in that place, other than the one that we were talking about, was actually vines. Nice little earthen like vines. I've always had sort of a connection with nature, so maybe that's why the trees are holding me. I don't know, but
I thought it was because the prince infected them with magic.
Maybe. Maybe it's because I have a connection with them. I don't know. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. The escape should have killed me. That's what I wanted.
Oh, you wanted to die.
Oh yeah. It was not the prison. Not very great. Not very good. Tell you that right now. I only had to deal with it for a year. Whew. But again, I was sort of the cope. Once I am severed from the trees, I will either die or something else will grab onto me and I'll try to get away from that. Unless that is something that I'm fine with. You never know. It may... Oh god, where's my echo go? Echo, come back. There you are. It may feel like I'm winging it. It definitely has a sense of it, but I am literally at this option after years of thinking through my options. Like, there's just nothing else. I am a magical consciousness with no form. The only other way I could survive is through possession. And I don't really want to fight someone for control like every waking minute of my existence. I could find somebody who's like really weak-minded or something, but like, it sounds dirty. Might end up being, somewhere I don't want to be, or if they're really weak-minded, maybe they're like living like a bad life, or maybe if I do actually finally take them over and we become one, I combine with them. All of those sound terrible to me.
They do sound pretty terrible. So then, when you would have had the chance to escape, you or the prince, would it have not made more sense to have let the prince escape and you still be in them?
Well, then I would have still been in the thing.
You would have still been left behind. The prince would have been the one to escape, not
Maybe, yeah.
just...
Like, I guess he would be in the same position I'm in? I don't know. That was impossible for them, though.
Well, you made it sound like there was a choice.
Yeah, and that's why it was impossible for them, because I got the choice, and I chose to leave. If they got the choice, then maybe it would have been fine, but they didn't get the chance. It's difficult to explain. I'm not amazingly sure of it myself, but I think just from being what I am, I was able to go. Maybe somebody tried to help him at one point, and that kind of fracture was how I was able to leave. I sort of clung on to them for a bit, whoever gave that option. I sort of clinged onto whatever they were for a while, but I still don't know who they were. I only, again, came conscious of everything about a decade ago, maybe? So they had me, gosh, for like 60-ish years, maybe? Either way. I don't know what happened during that time, and I don't know what he's going through now. All I know is we would all know if he was dead.
Well, that's good. We're not rescuing a corpse.
Because if he was dead, I doubt that that place would still be here.
The entire academy?
I doubt it would still be here. I don't know how else to say it. They would either have needed someone else to take his place, my place, or they would have had to have left, I think. They seemed very adamant about that when they were explaining it, whenever they were putting us in that thing.
But
Again,
someone has to be in there, or otherwise it cannot be there.
I guess. It has to do with that prison or whatever that we're in. He's in, I'm in, I was. I don't know much else. You would have to figure that out yourself. Whatever
that
it
seemed
was
like
is
we
definitely
are
overkill. That's all I know.
Do you remember what kind of a person it was? Was it a bag?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know who did it to us. I have thoughts, but I don't know. We were only like, I don't know, about 14 or 15. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Good on you.
Little confetti over hell.
It's like,
I did so good.
Either way. You do not give me confidence that you're him. But you're also... You could come up with much better lies. Is the fact that you believe these not the fact that they could be extremely good lies if there were lies? I don't think you're helping, actually.
It might not help, no.
Well, either way, like I said, I could pretend to go away. You guys don't have to hear from me anymore. Do whatever you want. If you want to get him, get him. Most likely, thanks to the fact that I have now completely willingly got a connection with Cavelli, they definitely said yes.
I believe she started crying and saying otherwise.
Oh, they were so
but go
happy
ahead.
about it. I think that because of that, I only need to find one more person. Which is great for me. So who knows? Maybe by this time tomorrow, I'll have found another person and we can be done. You can keep the magic, obviously. It wasn't even really that much.
Thank you.
No problem.
I don't think Cavelli will say otherwise, but she's unconscious, so I will be say thank you for her.
See, look at all that willingness. If there's anything else you want to know, feel free. But like I said, there's not a ton that I can say to convince you one way or another for anything, and I don't really need any of you. You may need me. So, now's your chance. But, once I'm gone, I don't think I'm gonna want or need anything again.
I doubt her, but I suppose that is your choice if you don't get dragged into something else.
You're absolutely sure that the king did this to you? I don't have any more words. The words that I said before, whether you believe them or not, or what happened. I don't care if you believe me. Just so you know, your great Sun King on his great Sun Throne, or your great, I don't know, let's go with, your great Frog King on his great Frog Throne. He is...
Because the place does look like a frog.
It's kind of like a frog, right?
We have been talking about it before, yeah.
Kind of like a frog. I drew a little frog whenever... Your great king... Let's just say... I don't think no one like that needs such a great lie detector if they weren't such a great liar. Sorry if you're disappointed. Maybe you'll like the other me better. Either way, here I go. leaving forever. None of you will even know I'm gone. I'm not even here anymore.
You are going to be here, but we're not gonna hear. All right, just see you in a minute.
I'm so gone now.
You're so strange. He's so gone. All right, that's over with.
You know, that is a point. Like, if he was like so afraid of lying, maybe it's because he lies so much. Please, no, that's not. I mean, anyone could have a lie detector, but it was a rather strong final few words. I know, right? It was really good. It does kind of look like a frog.
Why am I the only one that sees a crab claw?
It's kind of like maybe like one of those two, I guess.
I suppose if I turn my head, I can see it. Yeah, it's like I mean, it's a little too blunt to be pincers, I think.
But like
But you
maybe
can
like,
see a frog.
yeah, it's like frogs are round. They're supposed to be blunt.
The voice said it needed one more person.
One more, huh? Wonder
It
when
would
they're gonna
seem
get
so.
that one.
I mean, we've seen a couple of people already. I guess they must have said no. Or weren't the kind of people he was looking for.
He seemed to only want to talk to Law before, but you guys he was able to talk to because you guys are connected, because of whatever the witch did to you guys. Whenever the witch gave you magic.
Yeah.
And I mean, other than that, all just seem to have magic, I guess, and same thing with Kyle.
With Kyle, yeah.
Wait a minute.
There is one person here.
Wait a minute. He could sense us who had magic in the woods. Would he not have been able to sense the robed people with your brother?
Maybe. You think there is a reason why he's staying away from them?
Well, yeah,
I mean, they're the ones
that
inside
had
of the place, right? So
Mm-hmm.
maybe he
But
would
what-
need to ask my brother. Have you seen my brother? I'm so gone. I'm gone away now. Oh, you
come back.
come the fuck back? Oh yeah, here. I'm here. What's up?
Oh, thank you.
Did you sense a group of the people with the robes coming through with a child that wasn't robed?
You have a lot of faith in my lack of physical features.
I figured that you would be able to sense people that have them and not have them.
As I mentioned to you guys before, the people with the robes are protected because of those robes that they wear from things like me. That being said, I did sense a kid.
So you did sense it.
So that they already came by? Came by is a strong term. Like I said, I barely know where any of you are, but I do sense that there is a kid near me. Meaning I could probably talk to him. He's got some magic in him. But do that.
Could
Do that
could
thing.
you attempt to?
Do that thing now. Now. Yeah, right now. Do that.
We're literally looking for him.
Ooh, la-di-da. All right.
Fucking hell.
Are you doing it? Hello? The last
give it
time
some
that
time.
he sensed another person, he left for a while, right?
That is true.
Right.
He did leave for a while. Must not have been very fruitful then.
Let's give it some time, alright?
Meanwhile, hey kid, don't let the others know I'm talking to you.
Hey kid, you want some?
Hey kid.
Hey kid, what's magic? Also, don't trust the robed people. They fucking suck.
Found him.
Yeah? Is that so?
Oh yeah. According to him, there's about 7 others with him.
Oh.
Anything you want me to say? Where is he? Huh? Why would I know?
Could you ask him?
Hey, he could be your ticket to being able to escape the things.
Look, he's a
If he
kid.
agrees.
He's a kid. I could get him to get me free, like at any point. You're lucky I'm doing this. You're lucky I feel bad for torturing your friend.
And potential torture that the brother could go into.
They seem to be gone.
Well, with this, if we can,
I'm gonna roll
catch up.
for a certain bro.
Let's go, bro.
I had an
you're rolling-
idea for him, and if this fucks with that, that's very funny.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead and roll him. You put him over here.
Oh, not that one. Get +5.
That is a 24, and then we add the 2. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Get wrecked.
Interesting. Ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, I'm back.
So what did the child say?
Apparently they're by some kind of dead forest.
Dead forest.
Yeah,
Dead
those guys are
forest.
like looking for some kind of creature or something. Yeah. Well, that's all I got. They're like a
I've
kid.
not heard. It is a kid, but a dead forest is quite a. That's not something you see around here. That I know of, anyway. I've not been down this far south before.
When you guys had remembered seeing the map from the Dark Witch, you do remember seeing this forest.
Yeah,
over
this
here.
fucking weird thing over here.
That is the closest you can think around this area that could be considered a dead forest. Something about looking for some kind of creature or something. Then they're going to be heading probably to the academy.
A dead forest looking for a creature. I guess that's the best information that we're gonna have for this.
Want me to ask more? Well, you got any other questions? Or I make a contract with him and disappear into the ether?
You know what?
'Cause I'ma do it.
Just because we've had an issue of finding a bunch of children before without him, ask for his name so we know for sure that it's him.
Oh yeah, that would probably be good.
It wouldn't do well to go searching for another kid. Obviously, we would help them, but then also not being your brother again.
Got it. Oh. It would suck if it was another kid.
It would be a surprising coincidence.
So what is your brother's name? Well, if I say it out loud, then the creature, the one that's here, the prince ghost voice will know, and then if they lie, they can just say the name, right? Tavelli's asleep. I have to be the one to not trust him.
That is true.
Well, I
Speaking
figured that's how it was
of-
going to work.
Wait a minute. Which power did you get from him?
Power? Oh,
Because
right.
he offered magic.
Yeah.
Which one did you take?
I can do this now. They look over toward the window. As they do, they look around until they find what appears to be something they're looking for. They jump up, go and grab, then bring back a stick.
It gives you the power to find sticks.
Oh, no. How do I do it? How do I tell? What do you want?
What?
What do you want? What do you want?
With a stick?
No, not with the stick. The stick is nothing. And he throws the stick out.
I guess I want a rock.
Okay. They look outside. Huh. Brings back a stone.
So you can find things. You have the magical power to find things.
I can find like little things, like little things. I can find them. I can locate them.
Interesting.
It's like whenever he was giving me power, I remember asking if there was a way that I could find my brother, and he said yeah, and then he left.
I think your brother might be too big for that sort of stuff.
I don't think this works on him. No,
I don't think so
I think
either.
the voice heard "find" and then left.
Well, that should definitely still come in useful.
I mean, you could always use it to maybe find like a key or something. No, there's nothing like that around here, Ha'al. I can't help you with that. I mean, when...
No. He means in general, when you are adventuring and you need to find something, you'll be able to find it.
Oh, yeah, that'll work, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't find you one right now, though, Ha'al. Darn. Darn it. Maybe next time. Don't feel bad about it. All right, I'm back.
There you are. What was
Kid's name is Harper.
looking over to Kyle?
She nods.
And that's him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you guys were like doing anything that I could. I can't see you, as I mentioned before.
Oh yeah, we could have just wrote it down or something.
Either way, yep. Kid's name's Harper. Currently, they're looking for a creature that ran off into these dead woods. Apparently, he brought it out. I'm guessing that means it was their entrance. Entrance? Oh yeah. Whenever they have kids get brought into the academy, they have them do an entrance, otherwise known as like a little test for them. Depending on what they summon, they get a different kind of robe. So I'm guessing that was something that they summoned for their entrance.
So they're already doing it.
Well, at the very least, he doesn't have the robe yet.
Nope. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to him. By the way, gonna go do that. Wait. What? We might need you for. Hold on, please. What do we do with that information? And looks over toward the two of you.
Okay, real talk. I don't think it'd be easy to get from here to there with our supplies and our time.
If it's where you all said it was, on the other side of the circle of
Oh yeah,
water,
right side of
the
the economy,
moat-like
right.
moat that's around the area, then it would be difficult.
Wait, how did they get that far in such a short amount of time?
I don't know. He shrugs. Especially 7 of them.
7 of them with a child. They were in these woods not too long ago, to the point that the one they left behind
Had not seen them.
had not seen them at all.
If you remember as well, they had said that the one that the blue-robed one was waiting
Yeah.
on the gold-robed ones,
Yeah.
and they weren't
They just
supposed to
dropped them.
separate.
They just
They
dropped his ass.
They were already
They left
late.
one.
They were already late whenever he was sitting there, though.
Yeah, and they left one gold robe in the forest completely on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he got eaten by a bear at this point, man.
How the fuck did they get that far that quickly? That doesn't make any sense. Like, just this took us days.
I'm not sure.
Are you guys serious?
What?
Yes.
I mean,
Magic?
yeah, they're like a bunch of like high potential mages, right?
I guess they could have just teleported that quickly. Or flew. Or
Teleported,
something.
flew, yeah, enhanced their carriage to go faster.
Can we do that?
I guess. Do you know how?
It can freeze our carriage.
A bunch of different things. I mean, again, most of them are ones that show a lot of promise. If they had like any one of them had any sort of ability like that, they might have some way to traverse things at a high speed. I mean, I don't know. I can't talk to them. I can't ask them. I also don't see how asking the kid's gonna get anything. Oh, how'd you get all the way over there? I don't think that really matters.
We need to make our cart faster like they did so we can get there before the week is up in there and they just decide to poof back into the thing.
Oh, poofing back at the cloud reach?
Yeah.
Nah, that's not possible.
That's not possible?
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't need bridges.
So before that, they cannot get there.
They probably still have to make it back to one of the bridges, yeah.
That
At
doesn't
that
make any
point,
sense.
either way, they'll have to cross the bridge, right? At that point.
Wait, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. They could get all the
What
way
is
over
it?
there, but they need the bridges to get to the cloud reach?
To be fair, the Cloud Reach apparently has some kind of weird magic bullshit around it right now, so.
Look, all I know is you guys said that there was a bridge you're going to. If they could teleport, they don't need a bridge. I don't know. I never left the place, guys.
No.
No life experience here!
I was like, how old was I? 14. I was 14 at the time, okay? I haven't
put me
seen in a
somewhere.
decade.
I am enjoying this house just getting demystified by royal family every 5 seconds.
So, what do we do?
I mean, if they have to cross into the Cloud Reach either way, we can get there before they can. However, what are you doing?
Huh? What?
You're groaning.
Oh, can I just read your mind real quick?
Whose?
I don't care.
Okay, mine.
Fabio.
Yes.
Roll me willpower.
Okay.
Never
okay.
heard someone call dibs for getting their mind read.
Dibs.
That is a 10 plus 2, 12.
I'm gonna do you the biggest favor I can and have them roll against you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Fabio.
Uh-oh. Oh, Fabio.
Ooh, secrets.
Oh no.
someone has realized the mistake they made.
Wait, Deco. Deco, no, wait. Fuck him.
What's up, man?
I have the red dice of destiny here. Fuck him.
The red dice of destiny?
Yeah, the red triangles.
Oh, I'm very sorry. You were way too late for that. I've already said ooh, secrets.
Damn you.
The door has closed. Get fucked.
I was sitting there like, this is so Fabio, it hurts.
I was just sitting here like, I'm glad that he did.
Fabio, the great boy who's like, I don't want anyone to know about my secrets, but also is like, I don't want my friends to have their minds read.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
Therefore,
It's fine. This is how Tico finds. This is how the summoner finds out about the thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
oh my god.
as you hear ooh secrets inside your brain, for a second you just sort of have that look of oh no.
Is something wrong, Fabio?
I shouldn't have said yes.
All right, I think I'm all caught up. You guys are worried about what's going to happen when their brother gets brought into the academy, right?
Right,
Yes.
right.
Oh, they've already taken their entrance. They're already in.
Okay.
Bleh.
These mages are fast.
I don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry about that. From what I sort of guessed from your guys' memories is that all of you are under the assumption that they had been all around each other for like a day. Whenever that kid has been gone for like days, I think, right? That kid's been gone for a while. About a week altogether at this point, yeah. But like most of that was it the unicorns, right? I mean, with one dead unicorn, yeah. Okay.
Oh. Oh, that was. Oh, they killed that unicorn a while ago.
Most likely, yeah. That being said, good thing they don't all go to where I go. So good on you. I don't know if that's good. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, calm down.
So then, us trying to get him back and not join the academy at this point will
they've already joined at this point. They just haven't got their robe, basically.
So then, if we were to take him by force, they would more than likely send people after us to get him back.
I don't know. I have no idea. You guys do whatever you feel is necessary to do. How do I put it? I liked it there while I was there. So if that is any comfort, there you go. You're not supposed to stay there your whole life unless you really want to. It's this weird feeling that I'm getting. This weird feeling that I have, where I don't know. It's like heartburn. I don't have a heart anymore. It's like up here in like the top of my chest. I don't have.
Uh-huh.
Are you empathizing with the older sister's plight of never seeing their brother again? That can't be it.
That sounds like that's what it is.
Do you feel bad? No, I don't. I didn't do anything. I mean, you are the one giving the information. Yeah, but I mean, and you're also the one wanting to immediately run away from all of this upon hearing her be as sad as she is. You are also the prince of the country, which means anything that happens here is actually happening under your watch and is your people. Hey, those are your people.
It seems that you're all getting along very well.
Look, you can say that I feel bad. Maybe I do, but there's nothing I can do. I think I hate you.
Isn't you?
Yay!
I mean,
Sorry,
you-
buddy. No, I mean, I sincerely think that I hate you. Wow.
This is like the moment in The Simpsons where Flanders is like, I hate my dad. And
This is like
everything's right
session
in the world.
4.
no,
You
it's
are-
session 6.
You are supposed to protect your people, and even though you've been dealt a bad hand, one of your people, even if they're not an elf or anything, they're in tears because of a family member getting dragged away from them. You got dragged away from your family, from everything you liked. You said you had friends, and you're empathizing right now. You know how they're feeling, and you don't care? That about sums it up. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe that.
I think you're just trying to play it off like you don't.
Look, I am one connection away from leaving all this together, all right?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
If you really don't care, then
go
do it.
ahead.
It's nothing to do with you. We'll figure it out, and I'll get him. I'm gonna get him whether you help me or not. We're gonna go get him, right? No, I'm not. I won't. I don't want to put on any of you in trouble, though.
We said we're going to help, so we're going to help.
Besides, when you think about it this way, the kingdom does not entail the people at the Cloud Reach. So we would only be making them an enemy. And that could become a complete, huge international incident. And that sounds like a huge adventure to me.
So go on. Go do what you're going to do. Look, fuck all of you. I'm gonna go talk to your brother, and I'm gonna make a pact with him, and I'm gonna give him magic, and I'm gonna get out of here. Mm-hmm.
Very well. I hope you enjoy the ether, I believe.
Maybe I can give him something better than I gave you.
Maybe.
That's all I can do, okay?
Thank you.
I'd appreciate it if you could help him in any way you can. Not like I'm using it. I'm probably gonna die anyway, whatever. I'm really leaving this time.
Thank you, Arch Enemy.
Thank you.
Goodbye, my prince. Goodbye. Hope you get what you all need. You guys
I hope you
feel
find what you wish.
You guys feel after Law says that? An actual absence of this voice come over you. To the point where Kyveli almost smiles in their sleep.
She's free.
Freedom!
Wait, what happened?
For the first time since the voice had first talked to Law, you guys actually feel that magical force literally dispersing from you.
Oh, unfortunately, there is no smile because Cavelli thinks it's a trick.
I said
and
almost.
He's waiting.
No, when you're
Just
asleep,
wait.
when you're asleep, fuck you.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
waiting.
Right now,
You
Christmas
can't
is
be
going on in the
pretending
dream.
this while you're in your dream too. Come on.
You can't be pretending that you're at your fucking like limit while you're sleeping too.
You've been tortured for 2 days.
You are fucking.
What
You
do
are.
you
I'm.
think
You're
Cavelli's
smiling like a
dreaming
baby.
about?
No, I'm playing.
What we have to do to make you happy?
I don't know.
A big old hot dog.
You do find that the area around you guys again does not have that magical feeling anymore. Most likely meaning that whenever they did talk with the brother, they probably already made that pact with them before coming back to you guys. They said that they might give him something stronger before they fully disappear, but that is literally all they can do. Who knows if that's the truth or not, but they did seem somewhat upset at the end of that.
And the secret dies with him. It's fine.
Yeah. As you guys find that Kyle looks over and about. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at the prince or anything. You didn't yell, I did.
Everything will turn out fine. We will alter our course, going around the whole thing towards that dead forest. And we'll hope that we can cut them off there. Because I'm sure there should be a bridge near that forest, then if they were confident enough to go there.
We are going to be having to travel for a day to get to the bridge. Well, we could probably get a bit further than that. To get all the way around would take us about 4 days, if not longer. By that point, if they do have a way to get back, they will most likely be at the academy. They don't have to take the bridge we're taking.
Then we should wait for them at the academy?
I feel like we need to do that, yeah. Especially because all of you have an informant there, right?
Yes.
Right.
Arnold, I believe his name was.
If they are already in the academy, then we can try to hope to maybe add them to the conscription. You see him actually go into his bag and pull out the paper that was handed to him by the king. Harper,
Seems
right?
like it.
What? Huh? Harper, right? Yeah. You
That is the
see,
name.
I'll put the paper onto the seat and get on his knees on the ground and bring out one of the quills that he has in his bag. Should be fine.
That a boy?
Are you forging documents for me?
No, we don't need to say that out loud.
No need to be too crazy about it. The king just has want of seeing a young talent that was scouted by the Adventurers Guild in Arfwisk.
Sounds good to me.
There you go.
He writes on the paper. As he does, you guys look over him as he is almost identical to the writing that is on the paper. Like, at a look, definitely very close, if not identical.
That is impressive.
I kind of wrote a few of these for His Majesty before.
Oh, you were doing copywriting for him.
Mm-hmm. It's not obviously legally binding, but I doubt the other one was either when it comes to actually taking someone from that academy.
And what only matters is they believe that it has authority.
No matter what, after this, who's to say how we're gonna be with His Majesty or with anyone, so might as well use it while we can. You don't have to, like, leave, like being a chauffeur or whatever you are, like just because you know everything now. I mean, in fact, it might actually be better if you just stayed, you know? No.
He's like, I can't keep working like this.
That sounds like a pain. I think I want to get as far away from him as possible after all of this, if any of that is true. If we find out that the one that is imprisoned there is His Majesty and has been being imprisoned and potentially, from what the voice said, tortured for the last 70 years, I think that I'm going to look for a different profession. Or, you know, at least do everything I can to help what is hopefully the good version of the prince. Do you think it's like they split up into good and evil, maybe? Do you think that's it?
I believe that from what they'd said, they were a coping mechanism, so they might.
Like, you think that, like, that's like all the bad parts of him?
He was in fact named Arch Enemy. That is how he introduced himself. For whatever that means. So there's a chance that it is that way.
There's only one way to know, right?
Of course, the opposite could also be true. That could have been the good parts of the prince.
Please don't say that. I'm going to assume that that all of the good that's remaining in the one that I revered is there, and that I will have a new person of which to give everything that all my loyalty is worth to. So why not use this while we can? I spelled it right? I can't take it back if it isn't.
Yeah, that's his new name now.
It's basic. Hold on, let me put a little one of those on it. Ah. You don't normally have to put one of the. Yeah, that's fine.
It makes it look more official.
Well, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Unlike before, Ha'al does not sleep on the outside of the thing. He finds a corner and lays down.
Hand my man the pillow. He deserves it.
You bring the pillow over. Thank you, Law.
The communal pillow.
No problem.
They take the pillow and you see that immediately their eyes like roll in the back of their head and they fall asleep. Thank you. That really.
Yeah. That's a powerful pillow.
Wow.
I do not know what Selena put in that.
I guess I need to use that one time.
You guys rest for the night.
Incredible.
As you
Party
do.
sucks, but also I love this party.
Sucks. We're the best.
Both are true.
As you all rest, Kaivelli wakes up eventually. All of you guys wake up eventually. Kaivelli, because you were out of all of them, the one that was the most tortured, you wake up a little bit later than the others, despite going to sleep before them. As you do, Kaivelli, you notice that feeling you felt whenever you felt that voice show up for the first time is gone.
Holy shit.
I had it. I could have made it to the bridge. I could have made it. You believe me, right?
Yes, Cavelli, I believe you could have done it. He obviously forced the issue. He also is probably dead now, or something.
Stupid dick.
Oh my god. Oh, you good?
Yeah.
Did you have a nightmare?
No. I was sleeping. Right.
Yes,
You
you
were
were sleeping
sleeping.
very well.
Right.
But that pillow is incredible, it seems.
Take it back.
It seems to have done thanks to you. Are you alright?
I have never
I
slept.
need to sleep completely stressed.
I have never slept like that before in my life.
Oh, I see.
Was it
If it makes
bad?
you feel better, I didn't for like 20 years.
No, it's not bad. It was
It
different.
was nice, and that's the bad
It
part.
was different.
No, I
Oh.
understand.
I fear being awake now. I'm like, no.
Being awake is pain. The trauma of waking up.
I could have made it to the bridge.
You could have, Cavelli.
okay, Cavelli. He's dead now.
Potentially dead now, yes.
It would seem so.
Stupid zombie bitch.
He said that he would impart a lot more of his power onto her brother, whom he was able to find. We fill in Cavelli on the conversation.
Cavelli, you hear everything.
Nibbles on hot dog.
You still eat them raw, it upsets me so.
Oh, what am I gonna do? I probably have fire powers now. I want to check.
You try to use fire powers. You don't have fire powers.
It
You do,
appears to
however,
not have
try
fire
using-
powers.
Fire powers.
You do ever try using your spell, and you give yourself a heroism. Here you go.
No.
You know, I gotta say, that spell's crazy. To just be able to give someone a green AP for a round, that's crazy. The limited time event of green AP.
Green AP?
So how do you feel about that zombie bastard finding your brother?
Well, I'm glad that I know that we have to be ready to lie to that tower about everything, and I'm glad that we can get him from there. I hope that it goes well. I hope that Halal doesn't get in trouble for forging documents from the royalty. I hope that they don't have. I hope that they don't have any lie detecting things like the king does.
Only one way to find out, I believe.
I'll test it by saying a stupid lie, and they'll find it out.
That's
I'll
actually
say
not a bad
something
idea.
Like, I'll say something like, "These hot dogs are made from, I don't know, pigs."
Aren't boars a type of pig?
Could you make a different lie?
Also, why would you be telling them that?
Again, I'm going for a stupid lie.
You should say that your name's Kael and my name's Cavelli.
I don't like the one.
You should
I
say
wanna go
that your
something
name
like
is Fabio.
No.
But I'm
gonna
Fabio.
say that. What I'm gonna say, all right, is that my teeth are made of gold, but they look white.
What if you and Fabio walk up to them, and Fabio is like, one of us only tells truths and the other lies.
That is an incredible thing to say.
Think that's just factually correct, yeah.
And then all you do is lie.
Wait a minute. Wait. If I do say that, they will immediately know that is a lie. Because I have lied before.
From then on, during that conversation.
Will only.
You're right.
No, no, Fabio. Will only speak truth, like if future tense.
For like the next 10 minutes. So that you're telling the truth. Except if then Cavelli says something true during that, that would then turn that into a lie retroactively.
It would seem so, yes.
How retroactive these. No.
They most likely don't have a thing to tell lies like the king.
Oh, but they seem to be having fun with this idea, so let them have it.
Got it.
Nibbling hot dog.
You guys spend a little bit of time preparing before heading out for your final leg of your journey. You make it over toward the bridge. You find a rather impressive, what appears to be steel-lined bridge with some with large stones making up its base and the sides of it. Looking at it, there does not appear to be anything actually there. No people actually there. However, on each side of the massive pillars at the beginning of the bridge and the end, you see almost like a beehive of sort at the very top of it, like a stone beehive looking thing. Because it is bright and in the daytime at the moment, looking up at it, you see inside of each of the holes of these hives looks as if there is a small gargoyle-like creature. Some kind of a small statue, like stone statue inside.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that is, but the only thing that comes to mind to say it is like a gargoyle hive.
I did not know that gargoyles had a hive mind.
I don't know.
I thought, like, gargoyle.
Are they gargoyle bees?
They produce stone honey.
I don't believe that sounds right.
Are they like?
I mean, this is probably where they're born. Yeah.
Do they have stingers?
We're looking at them. Do they have stingers?
You cannot see their asses.
Bad news.
I could fly up there and look.
I don't
could
think
do
that's
that.
a good idea. Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, Fabio. Think of a normal beehive.
Mm-hmm. But they're stone. They're not
Would
buzzing
you
around.
Try to
I'm really kind of curious if they do have stone honey.
I would like to know if they have stone honey.
You're invading on their property. They'll be mad at you.
They probably will try to kill you.
Why would they try to kill me? They're stone.
I believe it is the gargoyle part, not the stone part.
Why would they attack me?
Because you are heading forwards towards them in a fast pace.
Fabio,
But there's... Yeah.
you feel a hand on your shoulder. As you see,
Green robe.
what is it, Toledo?
Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo. As you see Toledo look at you and give a nod. As Toledo looks to you and gives a nod, you get the feeling that if you do decide to go, Toledo will follow you.
My God, brothers in arms. With that one being positive reinforcement of this situation, I guess Fabio will fly up and get a closer look at the hive of gargoyle.
Fabio.
Why is it always Fabio?
Fabio.
Why did I
you,
make
Fabio.
a character that's so willing to be dumb?
Fabio, you fly
You
up.
sound like you didn't play Marco for a bit.
You fly up to the hive of gargoyles up at the top of this gargoyle hive, this beehive. I know, right? And while you look into there, two things immediately become known to you.
Mhm.
One, they do have stingers. Two, there does appear to be some kind of a liquid inside of the hive.
What color?
Great news.
It is dark, but you are looking at it as if it is a grayish liquid.
It's stone honey, dear God.
And three, Fabio,
Yeah.
as you're looking at the honey and as you're looking at the stinger, you look to the front of this creature and you see that the statue has moved and is staring at you.
Hello. Sorry. Goodbye. He will fly back down.
You hear a buzzing sound from the entirety of the hive as Fabio comes flying back down toward the Pardivan. Toledo flying down after, as about 7 small gargoyles come flying out of the hive.
Oh, yeah.
As they do,
Didn't touch him.
we're going to end things there for the night.
But
Fabio,
I didn't even touch it.
Fabio, what is that?
It's almost like Kaivelli was correct about being in their domain, their dominion. But Kaivelli's not allowed to be correct. Maybe I should go back and change it.
Cat Valley's
No,
not
no,
allowed
no.
to be correct. What do you
I
mean?
think she's correct about this one.
Man, I
As-
sure.
As we know, Fabio has a point. Whenever I go into other people's properties, they don't get pissed until I start touching their stuff.
As about 7 small gargoyles come flying out after everybody, we will come back next time as you all fight these stone gargoyle bees.
Fabio, what you got in there?
The Garga bees.
Smoothie?
Smoothie.
I like
It's
Garga.
just-
I like Gargabee. I think that's a good one.
Gargabee.
Yeah, Gargabees.
Me over here,
I
like,
was thinking the liquid was like the concrete that makes gargoyles or something.
Who knows, man?
I was just over here thinking, it's daytime. Gargoyles are only active at night.
It's a sting oil.
Because, you know, it's like the,
Well, how
the
else would
old
they? How else
cartoon.
would they get? How else would they get? They get pollen.
They could just pollinate at night.
But the flowers aren't blooming.
Flowers are... I don't know if all flowers close up at night, Deco.
Maybe all the ones here do, Fabio.
I don't
That's
fucking know
possible.
flower anatomy. Why the fuck are they gargoyles? If they're
I'm glad that it
gargoyle
took-
shaped,
I'm
they
glad
should
that
be
it
active
took
at night.
literally approval from like the cape that was born 2 days ago
You
to get you
leave-
to do it.
You leave the Gargabees alone.
It's not like they can even sting Toledo.
You know, you betrayed me.
Toledo's like, I'm here to help.
All I know is that I'm about to smash open some fucking gargabees with my maul. It's gonna be great.
Oh, right.
I just,
And I do need to bring up one thing.
Yeah,
But
They do have a buff currently.
that is true.
they are
buffed.
currently buffed.
They do have a boon for they will
And
have
all
a
5
boon.
next Gargabees will be buffed.
You know, I'm glad it's only 7
Can't believe-
individuals and not swarms.
I don't know that.
Well, I mean, there were 2 hives.
I can't believe this is how we die.
Who knows if the other hive gets agitated?
It's fine.
Fabio, I love you. Never forget this.
If we do just TPK next game, that'd be really funny though, if you think about it.
And then we can follow
just
the realms of Food Hero and Harper.
I just imagine Fabio's imagination, them going into a mafia building, someone gets the Tommy gun out. Wait, they didn't touch anything yet. You can't legally shoot them. Oh man. We gotta wait.
We gotta wait until they actually touch
Aye.
something inside of here.
Aw, dang it. I was hoping to shoot him full of
They
holes.
just passed. They just
But
passed by,
boss,
didn't
they're
touch
staring at my
anything.
ass
Oh.
for my stinger.
That's how the gargoyles sound like in their gargoyle language.
Boss, they're staring at my ass so they can see my stinger.
They're having this conversation.
They're
but we
staring
can't
at
hear
your
them.
ass because you're hot, Charlie. We keep telling you, have some body positivity. We all love you.
I can never let the boss and them know that I only bring up my ass all the time, so they say that it looks good because I have body positivity, but the words of affirmation still help me out through my daily day.
Look,
My
we
daily
all
day.
know, except the boss. We all know that the boss is a bit of a himbo at sometimes.
Like, I just need a little bit to get me through, is all I'm saying.
All I know is that we're
You
gonna
need to
kill these.
direct-
I wish you knew that we all wanted to fuck Charlie, but we can't talk about that in this house.
It's fine. We're gonna kill these gargoyle bees.
This hive ain't
We're
a
gonna
safe
get the
space.
stone honey.
We're gonna get all
It's
that
gonna be the
stone
best
honey.
thing. It's gonna be so good and amazing and worth every second of doing whatever's about to happen. It's totally not gonna taste like dirt.
I'm gonna just say your
why-
current kill count is one boar.
I want to call. I want to call this session. I want to call this session "Ooh Secrets."
Ooh, secret.
I can't wait for the liquid to
Either that
just
or
be clay.
I just love that specifically the perfect short circuit happened, so Fabio would immediately jump in and betray his own secret. Get fucked. The
Fabio,
perfect-
don't think
the
right.
perfect short circuit happened.
It's just how Fabio
I
is.
need to.
Can I just read one of your minds?
Guys, I
Mine.
need to know.
Okay. Ooh, secrets. Neat.
They didn't even try to trick you for anything. That was just something you gave up.
I'm just saying, Pico. You said that these were retroactive ones too. I'm just saying.
I'd already said the consequences of the actions. There's no way I was letting you use those then.
No, fucking. It's fine. I'll
Just
skip.
saying.
It's fine.
I'm
I
just
will.
saying you're the number one person who knows your secret. None of us
I will
do.
just get the card that lets me undo one action.
Yeah.
That's not even real anymore. That's been gone for years.
Who knows?
As they're like, okay, I'm a voice and I have some hot gossip about no one. I forgot.
It's been
'Cause they
6
got the
sessions.
card.
It's been 6 sessions, technically 5 since you learned that, and already 2 other people besides you know.
One of them was helping, because they're unicorns.
And one of them's antagonizing because they really, really hate Cavelli.
They're just everyone's arch enemy is all. They're probably fine.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just Satan from the Bible.
I fucking loved playing Ha'al today.
You had a fun
Because, like,
time, I
literally,
saw.
it's just like, you are the worst person that I've devoted my life to, other than the other literal worst person that I've devoted my life to.
I had to applause there. I
have to applaud that Hall became woke today.
I'm glad that Hall became woke today.
It's like, if you are the person that I've devoted myself to, fucking do better.
This sucks.
Your people need you.
He was just a normal driver 6 sessions ago.
I've always wanted Hall to do things. That's why I gave him a nice little unique token. But like I didn't know what he was gonna do until
yeah,
things.
he was gonna do so. I didn't think he was going to speed run anti-monarchy sentiment.
One of the big things I did do is I made him very everything I told you guys about him has always been his. The fact that he was born very close to the death day, quote unquote, of the prince, that and the fact that he all of his life basically had to live in that shadow of, oh man, people are really sad. Fucking I hate seeing my king sad all these times around my naming day. I'm fucking gonna do whatever I can for the kingdom. I'm a good boy.
Yeah.
And the king was like, man, I gotta frown so that they don't know I kill a bunch of people.
I have to frown so that they don't know that fucking my son's alive at a place, and that all the rest of my family who mysteriously died are probably something else going on with them. Who knows?
Yeah, I can't just sit here and be like, it's not his powerful seed killing these people at all. I'm pretty sure something else is happening.
It's his monster semen.
I mean, here's the thing. Obviously, he has
too good at sex, guys.
Obviously, he has a powerful seed. I mean, oh wait, the prince didn't look like him whenever he came out. That's weird.
That's strange.
That's so
Looks
weird.
like your seed was
He had like a powerful seed though.
I thought your seed was powerful, man. What's going on?
I guess the coochie was too strong for the seed.
Why your kid got blue hair and pronouns? What's going on with that?
You do not know how funny that actually is. I need to actually send you the thing that I sent fake person in blank.
Oh my god.
Also, Eggy, if you ever want it, let me know. Any of the daddies that want it can have it.
If you're a daddy, this is your 404. You can
Just
101.
One of these days, I'll make it public.
They say his seed is so strong he has to wear a condom to get someone pregnant, because otherwise they just shotgun right through their
No, the condom
body.
doesn't fit, guys. The condom doesn't fit. Come on.
You just see the king. What's a condom?
No.
But no. We're gonna end things here. We're gonna end things here. I hope everybody had fun. Glad that since we're out of the fucking what we end up calling it, the fucking sex woods. What are the woods called?
Slut woods.
Now that we're out of the slut woods, we can talk about all the semen we want. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna come back next week with our first fight of the campaign. Kind of funny because I thought it was gonna happen a lot sooner than this.
It literally only happened because Fabio was like, "Let's go look at some BS."
It's gonna be a fun thing. It's gonna be a neato thing. Hopefully all of you guys had some fun today. We'll come back to this next week. And until next time, guys, like always, later days.
Mama.
Goodbye.